Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi. Surging forward with real menace here. Brilliant from Messi. Oh, what a goal that is!
Hello. Okay, I am here. How's it going, people? It's the Perchy here from Football Heritage TV. I do apologise, guys. The whole thing crashed in, so I don't know what happened. So I hope you're all doing well. Savva is on his way. He injured himself just after a stream of rants. Hope everyone is doing well. Big up to you all. How is everyone? Does anyone care about the England game? Let me know in the chat. Do you care? Do you care about this game? North Macedonia versus England kicks off in just 10 minutes, guys. Let me just read you through the teams. Let's have a quick look before we do anything. Let's have a look at the teams because, I mean, Gareth Southgate's picked someone different, which is always good. I'll run you through the North Macedonian team. If it wants to work, it's decided not to. Okay, everything's just gone all. Everything in my house has just gone all weird and stopped working. Let's have a look. Why? Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, by the way. Oh, here we go. Now it's decided to load. Dimitrescu, Manev, Saravanich, Musiu, Timotski, Barde, Atelaskov, Almi, Alioski, who's playing for Leeds, I remember him. Mivosky and Elmas, who plays for Napoli. I know this lad. And then the England team, Jordan Pickford, Carl Walker, Harry Maguire plays again. It's baffling. Mark Guehi, Rico Lewis makes his first England start, I believe. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, and Ollie Watkins. And a bench of Johnston, Ramsdale, Tamuri, Konza, Henderson, Phillips, Gallagher, Rashford, Palmer, and Harry Kane. What does everyone make about it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. Does anyone care about the game? We'll probably go and win 4 or 5-0, and everyone will say we win it. Or who we got in the house? Proud to be Geordie's here. Big up, Geordie. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. Big up, Daniel Harris. Big up, guys. Haven't been sleeping well, so let's good remedy. Instead of counting sheep, I can count passes between the back two and the keeper. Yeah, that'll be how. Let's count how many mistakes Harry Maguire makes for him to still get picked in the for the tournament, right? Always, guys, don't forget, smash the lights on the way in. Big up, Amy. Here in America, we have the Ukraine-Italy game on, which is more of an important match. Yeah, that is a big one. Winner takes all for that one, right? Winner takes all. Italy can get away with a draw, right? Winner takes all for that one. Good evening, Phil. Sav is on his way. What delights are England going to serve us up tonight? We'll probably win 4-0, and everyone will talk about us winning the winning the Euros. Big up, Alan. How you doing, my friend? Smash the like button, guys. I'll give it a nice little tickle, whichever you prefer, but make sure it's being pressed however you do like it. This. Big up, Alan. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Great on you yesterday. Watched the whilst I got back from the UK, got back and watched you guys on the Spurs review when I got home. Good evening, Savva Perchy. Savva, as I said, is on his way. Are England playing? Yeah, literally, I yawned as well. I don't care. Who cares? Big up Perchmeister. Big up Epistemic Autocracy. Thumbnail for England game should be the unwatchable. Yeah, I mean, we're doing it for a bit of a fun. Have a little chat with you. Mero Vigiani. This is a nope. It's Perchy. Lol. I'm out. Sorry, kid, but your voice gets on my nerves. Bye then. Peace out. Have a good one. So kind of you. I do love people. Good, but I don't want to lose. But I'm as keen to watch this as the Latvian second game, Latvian League 2 game. Yeah, mate. I mean, who cares really? Listen, we're here. Listen, we can have it on here, and we can all have a little chinwag tonight. Let's go Italy. The match is played in Germany. Yeah, I thought it was in Germany. Nice of Southgate to his 18-year-old Rico Lewis to the right back centre mid on his debut, but play him at left back. Yeah, it is absolutely baffling. And as I speak, the teams are just walking out. I am a little bit behind, so just bear with me, guys. I am a little bit behind, but they are walking out now. Kickoff is in about 5 or so minutes. As I said, I'm watching it, so I might be just slightly behind. So I'm going to watch on this one because this one means I'm just a little bit behind. Imagine it ends 0-0. It wouldn't shock me with England. It doesn't shock. It wouldn't shock me if we lose today, to be fair, because there's no pressure. But we don't do anything. Ukraine Ukraine have got to win. A draw means Italy qualify. I will keep you updated with those ones. I've got my phone. Vicario is on the bench. Donnarumma Stein. Yeah, he is. The guy's a moron. What channel is on? Channel 4. Channel 4. Big up, Robert. How you doing, my friend? Big up to you guys. Big up to you guys. Listen, as I said, they are singing loud and proud the national anthem. Listen, I like the fact he started the likes of Rico Lewis, but again, played him left back. Like, surely you would allow the young lad to go and play at right back for his debut. Play Carl Walker left back, right? Yeah. Channel 4. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you would have thought, like, let's just he brings in a new kid. Put him in at right back. Make Carl Walker play left back. Like, I'm not being funny. Carl Walker's a seasoned professional, right? Let the young lad play in his suited position. I'm not being funny. We should be beating Macedonia. No disrespect to him, right? We should be beating the likes of North Macedonia. But here we go again. Gareth Southgate picking his favourites and letting his favourites play where they want to play. I just find it madness. How does Harry Maguire start again for England? I just think it is mind-boggling how Harry Maguire starts everything constantly. You mean King? God save the King now. We should be spanking. Suze, exactly. We should be. Gareth Southgate will find a way to make us play so negative. Like, I just find it baffling with England. Like, just find it so baffling. As I said, I look at the team and I go, great, I like it. He's bringing me youngster. But then why is he playing Declan Rice and Trent in midfield? Foden, Grealish, Saka's are not. I like that. I like playing Foden as your 10. I might. I don't know where the yawns have come from. I don't know what it is. Someone told me whenever I come on stream, I yawn it. I think it comes from not being hydrated before you stream. So what I've got is a big bottle of water, and I'm going to drink that quickly. Or I'm talking too much. It's put myself to sleep. It could be one of those two. Did they always used to give number 1 to 11 as start 11? I swear in Beckham's year, everyone had a set number regardless of age. No, I think it's always been 1 to 11 when it comes up for qualifiers. They have a set number, Daniel, when they go to tournaments. So it's 1 to 25 in the tournaments, and then everyone gets a set number for tournaments. But when it comes to qualifiers, it's all set like that. Whereas other nations seem to have 1 to 25 selections for it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Ukraine kids of woolen caps are singing the national. Like that. I like that. That's cool. That's nice. Listen, England should be winning today. Let's put it. There's no swings and roundabouts about this stuff. England should be winning comfortably. Look at what France did to Gibraltar. Look at what Belgium did to. Who did Belgium win yesterday? Belgium battered a team and they were 4-0 up in half an hour yesterday. Who did 5-0 against Azerbaijan, right? And they were 5-0 up. They were 4-0 up in 37 minutes, right? It was game over. I think they didn't bother in the second half, but I expect this from England, right? No excuses, right? No excuses. You're playing a team that you should be absolutely thumping. Love that. Love it a lot, Amy. Big up. Isn't Susie South African or something? But she says we for England. Yeah, no, Susie's more of Susie knows the drill. She knows the drill. I can't say the parents though are big SA fans when it comes to the rugby, but then I don't watch rugby, so I don't really care for rugby. When it comes to rugby, I don't care. But yeah, Susie is a keeper. She is. She's number one because she's a goalkeeper. Southgate equals forward. I'll play players who are on form and playing regularly. Hashtag Eddie Howe in. Why would Eddie Howe go there right now? Be honest though. Be honest. Why would Eddie Howe go to England right now when he's at Newcastle with the one person I think it will go to? I'll be honest. It will be I think it will be Graham Potter will be the next one. I'll keep an eye on my I'll keep you updated once it kicks off and we'll start the timer. We are live. There we go. England have kicked off. Here we go. North Macedonia 0, England 0. Sorry about that. England have just kicked off there. It is on Channel 4. I remember 1 to 11 first division for sure. Yeah. It's kicked off everywhere else. I'll keep you guys updated as well. Susie's been here a very, very long time. Even if we win 6-3, it will somehow be boring. Yeah, but you've got to listen. It's not about excitement. I just want to see something a bit different from England. I like the fact the way he's playing because I like the idea of it. Two stars here of yellow cards. Oh, okay. Already. Wow. Yes. And Daniel saying, I said in a comment in a video of yours, ironically, Ange would be perfect for England, although some guys strongly discredit. Yeah, because people don't watch football outside of anything else, right? Outside of the Premier League or the Champions League, Daniel. That's the difference, right? England have started really, really poorly here. They've been dispossessed. It's the number 10 for North Macedonia on the ball. They've switched it out and he's actually gone out of play, I believe, for an England throw-in for Rico Lewis to take the throw-in. Yeah, my screen's just here, so I do apologize if I am not looking at the cameras because I'm looking at the screen. Ball out here now in midfield. It's out to Rico Lewis, I believe, out on the left. Now let's see what this lad can do. I like Rico Lewis a lot. I think he's a very, very talented football player. I think he's going to be one. He's definitely in the air quotes of one for the future, right? Yeah, ball's now out to the good move there. Ball's out to Bako, Saka on the right. Walker's overlapped, not played in, gone into midfield to good ball, well done. They keep it going out on the left. Much better, get it in there. Oh, it should be 1-0. How's he missed? Oh, it should be 1-0 England. It was Ollie Watkins, great run from him. I don't know if it takes a deflection, or if he's offside, but I'm just watching the replay. Really good give and go there. I think, it's unlucky. I think it's a corner for me, but I think it's going to be, it is a corner. England corner. Ball going to be whipped in. Was the food decent? We'll see the picture of a plate and it had a little tiny pie and a splodge of mash. Yeah, it was all right. Pie, mash and peas, Geordie. Yeah, it was all right. It was good. And the ball just flies over the bar. It was Rico Lewis with an opportunity. Yeah, it was right. The awards was good. It was good. We had the Geordie boys at the Tomb review. Big up to those lads, by the way. Absolutely lovely blokes. Really, really nice guys. We had the Boropolis lads as well. And the boys from Off the Park, which are some Liverpool lads. But they were lovely. Everyone was really, really cool. Yeah, Suze, you hate peas. And I don't know why. Peas are the best. I love peas. But we're like 2 peas in a pod. Sorry for making it cringy. Sorry. You sent me the GIF earlier, so I blame you for that one. Yeah, look, you look smart in a suit. Oh, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. I do try to scrub up well. Big up GBC. Hope you're doing well. You must be insane to watch England willingly. No, I don't think it's willingly, but we're just doing it for a bit of a laugh. Why not? We haven't got anything else to do today, so we might as well give it a go. England are at the moment under threat. Good defending it is. I think that's Guahi. But yeah, England honestly, England are awful. Big up, Mark Cook. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Big up to you. We're just watching a bit of England because why not, right? I mean, why should we? Is probably the better way to put it. Savva is on his way, I believe. He's running a little bit behind. He's sorting himself out or something. So I believe he's on his way. So I'll keep you up to date with him when he gets here. Big up, guys. If you're new around here as well, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. We are on the road. We're about 32 subscribers now away from 12,000, and we really, really want to get to 12,000 as soon as. It feels like we got to 11,000 now. Getting to 12,000 just feels like it's taken forever to get there. Big up, Chris. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. I'm trying to find the... Where is it? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to put the back bit on, which would be helpful. Okay, we are England now. It's England throw out here on the left-hand side. I'll tell you what, Rico Lewis has started the game well. Debut for England. He looked really sharp. I think he's a top player. I'm guessing Salvador ran away from him. Nah, he's on his way. He's coming. Man, I'm dreading the Villa game. Yeah, me too. I think they're going to humble us. Yeah, this guy was like, what did he win internationally? The Dog and Duck Cup. No, Asia Cup with Australia. Second most prestigious cup they can win. Yeah, exactly. People don't watch football outside of the Champions League, the Premier League, or the World Cup, or the Euros and stuff. All of a sudden, everyone just dismisses big trophies. Just anything people dismiss all the time. I just find it really, really frustrating. Guys, there's 60 of you in here and only 35 likes. Come on, get those likes up. Let's do that right now. Come on, smash on those likes. Let's get it going. I want to see a like train. Let's get over 50 before Savva gets there. Officials letting players push each other and not letting them fake dive in. Is that in the Italy game? Yes, Savva is coming. So that's cool. That's cool. Now that's fixed. Now I can see what's going on over there. This break has been so peaceful. Yeah, wait until on Sunday when we get beaten. Quiz string better happen or I'll riot. Yes, we are. Me and Savva are going to do a bit of a pub quiz on Wednesday night in the evening. So I think we're going to think about trying to do it maybe about 9 p.m. So it'll be a late one, so it'll be a bit chilled, maybe for an hour or so. We're just trying something a little bit different. Whilst it's international break, it's the best time to just try something. So, guys in the chat, if you're interested, I will put a poll in here, and let's have a look. Let's start a poll. Or why won't it let me? Oh, it's because there is a poll. Oh, it's because there's a poll already going. We'll do that in a second then. England have been awful since '66. What's new? Yeah, awful. Tonight's treble is Italy, Maidstone, and Santander. I've gone for a banker one and then a bit of a risky one. Shall I read it out, George? We'll do Aquawatch. Who's up for Aquawatch? England are pressing though. Ball goes out to Bukayo Saka. Saka, oh, he's just slipped over the ball. Into Kyle Walker, they still have it, England. Saka slows it down. England just slow the game back to Harry Maguire. Cole is now back to Foden. Look, someone make a bit of movement, man. Honestly, it is so boring. Ball's gone all the way back to Harry Maguire again. I just find England so drab. Yeah, George, Aka watch. We'll do Aka watch. Ball goes in. Back post. Touch. Take him on. Oh, brilliant. Have a go. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, Aka watch is on. We have. It's a small one today, but it's a bit of a lot. It's a bit of an easy one. We've got Denmark to beat Northern Ireland, both teams to score. Italy to win, both teams to score. And then we've got the banker on the banker fold of England to beat North Macedonia, Albania beat Faroe Islands, Czechia to beat Moldova, Finland to beat San Marino, and Denmark to beat Northern Ireland. So I've gone for the sort of banker one there and hoping that one comes in relatively simple. The ball comes out here on the left-hand side. Grealish, good ball. Foden now. Oh, that's a foul off the ball. The ref says play on. It's just no movement from England. It's so slow. Exactly, George. Yeah, gamble responsibly. Yeah, who... Oh, big up Sakinelli. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Oh, I agree, Tristan. The game's awful. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Ball's gone back all the way back to Pickford. Big up to you guys in the chat. Smash the likes. Guys, we're not even at 50 likes. What's going on? We've been here for half an hour and we're not at 50 likes. And Savva's here, so you better smash the likes, otherwise he'll tell you off.
Boom. Sorry, mate.
Savva, I've got a visit. Oh, you sawed your finger out.
Do you know what I did? Hello, everyone in the chat as well. Sorry, big up to everyone. You know what I did? Apart from finding this box of heroes that I've been chipping away into. Not sure there's any. By the way, these are the devil. These cream egg.
Oh, they're cream egg ones.
Minging. Right. So what happened? So yesterday, my father-in-law and my brother-in-law and all that side of the family came over.
Yes.
Put a couple of bottles of bubbly in the fridge, and I had a nice bottle of Bouvet, but it was warm, so I put it in the freezer, and I thought to myself, right, in 10 minutes, take it out. This morning, I saw that the bottle of Bouvet had burst all through the freezer, and I was just cleaning it out, and I got a small but proportionate chunk of glass stuck in my thumb.
Yeah, that's not very good. Do you know what's equally not good, Savva? That we've not even got 50 likes yet.
Oh, mate, listen. Honestly, Spurs fans need to really up their game on YouTube. Smash the likes.
We've got over 70 people in here and we've got 44 likes. What's going on? Have a word with these people.
I'm just going to sit and eat all of these. So who have we got today? I love the way that now England are qualified. Now we see Saka, Foden, Grealish all together. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
But do you know what's even more incredible? He starts Rico Lewis, a right back, on his debut for England at left back.
Oh, mate, he's such a bad manager. Who are we kidding?
Like you would have thought he'd have gone, do you know what? You tell Carl Walker, you can play left back today, mate. And we're going to play this young lad on his debut and play him in at left back. And play him in at right back.
By the way, ignore my camera. It's just my TV screen is over there. So
yeah, and mine's over here. That's why we have to be the other way. That's why we have to be the other way. So it looks like we're talking to each other.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. I mean, I just want to bring this up. I don't know if you've already covered it, but I'm looking at the bench, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at Konza. Right? You look at Ezra Konza, Cole Palmer, Tomori, right? Conor Gallagher. why are all of these players not playing in a game where we've already qualified?
Yeah.
Yet Harry Maguire is playing again. Like,
oh, it's just hit the post. Oh, just hit the post. I don't know what minute you're on. If you're a little bit ahead of me, but
I'm probably a tiny bit ahead of you, but I won't get too excited. Don't worry. Czech Republic have just gone 1-0 up, if anyone cares, against Moldova.
They do in Acca Watch. That is what we want in Acca Watch.
What was your Acca then?
So I've gone for the banker one. I've gone for the cheapskate ones. I've gone England, Albania, Czechia, Finland, and Denmark. To be, obviously, England are playing, obviously, North Macedonia. Albania are playing the Faroe Islands. Czechia are playing Moldova. Finland are playing San Marino. And Denmark are playing Northern Ireland. And I've also got another one, which is a bit of a gamble one. It was a couple of quid. It was just a bit of fun, this one. Was Denmark to win, both teams to score, and Italy to win and both teams to score. And that is for a couple of quid.
Rick James is in our chat. Rick, dude, get over this whole Ledley King thing, man. We've done this to death. All right? It's not my fault if you don't understand just how good Ledley King was as a footballer.
Can I? Do you know what? Do you know what I love? A bigger, why not? And whatever, but I do love when people bring up, when we have proper serious chats and then they come into ones like this where we're just sitting there watching England.
I know.
And it's like, let's have a serious chat. No, I don't. Like, listen, these are one of those guys. Listen, this is just have a laugh, enjoy it, say whatever. We'll have a chinwag. And yes. Exactly, yeah. So England, I mean, do you know what? And do you know what's the real telling thing about England? It says absolutely everything. If we go, do you know what's even worse with England? We play a strong team like this, yet we still don't beat team minnows. Like, look at France. France go 40 straight, and they go and win 14-0 against Gibraltar. And it's like, it says it all, right? England struggle to beat a Maltese team who are awful. And now we're nearly 20 minutes into a game against North Macedonia, and we look average. Like, we don't, like, Macedonia have had an opportunity or two.
Mate, it is what it is, right? This is England. And then we'll get to the next tournament, and everyone will start going, oh, this is our year.
Yeah.
Southgate's going to win it. Then when we don't, it will be someone else's fault. Oh, hang on. I've just realised that didn't save to Instagram. Here we go. Right, so I'm uploading that to Instagram.
Yes. And yeah, just at the moment, I just think watching England, it is. But, so here's a question. Let's have a little debate, because I hear a lot of this about qualifiers. And I heard a debate the other day that made me open my eyes, because I've been very much on this. Says these games are pointless, blah blah blah. But someone made a good point the other day, and I didn't think of it like this. And they're saying about, I think it was related to the France-Gibraltar game, saying, wow, what's the point? These games are useless. What's the point of it? Someone made a good point. The Gibraltar players that played that game would have relished that game, right?
Yeah.
So is the context of not having these qualifiers worth it? I think it is. They may change my mind on it. What do you think?
Look, there's two ways of looking at it. It does get a bit tiresome because the same countries qualify every time. Like, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
The same countries qualify every single time. And you just know that England, in effect, you know, as do France, as do Spain, all these countries stat pad. Like, we go, oh my God, Harry Kane's got another 15 goals this tournament, this qualifying for his England record. But yet he's got all his goals against the likes of Macedonia and Malta. And, like, it does feel a little bit fruitless, but I guess the opposition, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, I came up with the idea, because I should be part of UEFA, of course, was you treat it, you know, like in the FA Cup, you have the qualifiers for the FA Cup. So they make the qualifications smaller, but they allow, but it basically based on your world ranking, you basically, if you're in the top whatever, like the top 10 European nations, we got there. Double deckers a league. Good on you there. Like
a little double decker.
I do love a Diddy deck. What they call Diddy deckers.
A dinky decker.
A dinky decker. But in a sense of but like in the
Who is this in the chat?
What? Who?
AY makes you laugh. France aren't overrated. They get to like nearly every final.
Wait, France won the World Cup, lost. They made the last 2 World Cup finals. They got knocked out of the Euro, but they took Argentina to the depths. They nearly won back to back. No, sorry, France is the best country.
You just got to laugh when you see trolls like that. You just have to laugh. France have got back-to-back World Cup finals. Right? For me, they got the best squad in the world. I can't think of a better national squad than France.
When you say like lost to, they lost to in the Euros, but I think let's be frank. I think for a team that wins so many European and world tournaments, I think it's rather silly to start for a nation like England. For a nation like England, by the way, that doesn't win anything, by the way, win.
You've just stolen exactly what I was going to say. England don't win anything. How on earth? This is the equivalent of Spurs fans looking down their noses at Man City.
Yeah, for getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup in the third round.
Right. Forget the leagues and the Champions Leagues that you win in between, but they lost the game. Like, I remember, who did England lose to? Was it Iceland?
Who?
England lose to? Was it England?
Yeah, England.
Not so long ago.
Yeah, that was in the World. No, that was in the Euro 2020, right? 2018 or something.
Yeah,
right.
But this is what I mean. Everyone loses a game. But what we do as football fans is when somebody really good loses a game they shouldn't, we hold it against them forever.
Yeah.
Like, don't you forget that game where Man City got knocked out? Like last season, somebody said to me, "Oh, but Man City just lost to Southampton in the League Cup." Yeah, don't worry, they've done a treble. It's fine.
But this is my point. Don't get me wrong. France have the best squad, but I'm not giving them too much high praise. That's like a counterproductive. Don't get me wrong. They've got the best squad, but I'm not then giving them much praise. That's like saying you've got the fastest car, but it's all right. Like, it doesn't really work like that, right? Do you know what I mean? I think for a nation like England to start dismissing teams like the countries like France that win all the time, for me, I just sit back and go, what is happening? Like, I think England have massively for such a football nation that is, in air quotes, got the best leagues in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I've got to stop eating chocolate. I'd love to know. So the people that really do rate England and always talking about the Premier League being the best league in the world, then they all say things like, it's got the best players in the world, the Premier League. Can the foreigners handle it over here? Well, the league is the best league in the world because of the foreigners.
Yeah.
Right? And if it wasn't, why doesn't the England national team... Oh, my God, Harry Maguire, you are awful. Oh, my God.
I'm just watching it. I've just seen it. What is he doing?
Watch what he does now.
Oh, my... Honestly.
Oh,
but
so
here
bad.
we go. Here we go again. Like... honestly... But do you know what? I'm not blaming Harry Maguire. Do you know what? I'm not blaming Harry Maguire. He gets picked. No, I'm not.
No, I know that, but retire. Harry Maguire.
Oh, my days. Right? It's one of the worst fouls I've ever seen. He does it in stages.
Harry Maguire is like...
Wait, he's not giving it.
It's like he's won the lottery over and over again. He plays centre-half for one of the biggest teams in the world. And doesn't matter what he does, he plays for England. Now, if you are Lewis Dunk, Tomori, Guehi, Konza, you're all watching this absolute clown.
Yeah, I agree. For me, for me, it's ridiculous. I don't know how it's not a penalty, by the way. That was mental.
England really do make it hard work. But as I said before, there's no style of play. There's no... I watch us play and the individuals get us through it, but there's no style.
Oh, it is ridiculous. I was trying to... I was talking to a mate of mine, and he's a massive fan of England. He was just, I love it when we're in tournaments, blah, blah, blah. And I just sit back and go, but why? Why? What? Yes. He said, you used to get excited. I said,
I used to, and then I grew up.
No, I'll be honest. Do you know what? After I used to get massively excited. I used to one of those organised for the games. Do you know what? Get the day off work. Find this, that, and that. I just sit back and I just go. After us getting beaten to France, I just went. If we can't even beat, and by the way, I'm not saying about beating to France, but when we got knocked out to Croatia, I went, okay, benefit of the doubt. Bad day in the office, but the game against Italy in the Euros final, and I just sat back and went, there was no reason why we should be losing that game of football. No reason. Sorry, Taku says England equal PSG. PSG wins stuff, right? At least PSG wins stuff.
But, I mean, we're going to do it again. We're going to get into a finals. We'll go deep because there's not many good teams, right?
Yeah,
we'll
in the Euros especially, yeah.
Right? Then the moment we play a good team, we lose. The moment we play a good team, you look at every tournament and prove me. Tell me I'm wrong, Perchy. Last 3 tournaments, first good team we played. First good team we played in the World Cup. That's just gone.
The World Cup, the first good team. Well, France.
First proper team, France out. Right, first proper team in the Euros, Italy in the final.
Italy, yeah,
lost.
Yeah.
First proper team in the World Cup after the groups. We lost to Belgium, then lost to Croatia, then lost to Belgium again.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, this is the problem, right? But do you know what's even worse? When you look at those finals, you go, do you know what? Are you annoyed if you get knocked out to France? No, they're probably the best team they're the best team in the world right now for me. Yeah, Jordy, we did beat Germany, but that German team was awful. I expected us to beat that German team.
They're awful.
Do you know what's even worse for me is it was in our own backyard. I think that's what made it worse for that Euros. We had it all in our own hands. We were playing in our own stadium, had the partisan fans against Italy, yet we just... You look here,
right? He's put Trent Alexander-Arnold in centre mid, right? Why? Trent Alexander-Arnold never plays centre mid for Liverpool. Why is he playing centre mid for England?
Yeah.
If I'm a centre mid in this squad, I'm saying to the manager, what have I got to do? You're putting a fullback in front of me in centre midfield.
Exactly.
Right? This, it's just there's no cohesion. You think you've got Grealish and Foden and Walker that play for the best manager in the world, and Rico Lewis that all play free-flowing football. You get to Southgate, there's no plan. There's no...
No, mate. What would you think if you're James Ward-Prowse right now? I always say this. I say this to you all the time. I say, sit back and go, if I'm James Ward-Prowse, I'm sitting there going, what do I have to do to get a call up for England?
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
How good do I have to play? But then the same players get picked every time, and then I just sit back and go, I can't wait for this manager to go, and then we can get an actual proper manager that knows what he's doing. Not being funny, we're half an hour into this game and we can't even find a goal against.
Not even that. I can't. What chances have we ever gone? We're pitting Jack. There's just no flow. We don't. The thing is, I keep hearing things like, oh, Saka's this brilliant player and this player's this brilliant player. Take this game by the scruff of the neck and show them what you've got. At the moment, we're spending so much time with the ball between Guehi and Harry Maguire.
Yeah. Like as I said to you, mate, I just find watching England, it's just so tedious. Like you would have just thought, do you know what? Gamble a little bit today. You've got nothing to lose. Win, lose, or draw, we're already qualified, right? Win, lose, or draw, we're nearly qualified. But yet again, like the same names get picked every single time. Like it just isn't enjoyable anymore with England.
No.
I just
See, tonight, I would have loved to have seen Konza at centre half, Cole Palmer out on the right wing, you know, Conor Gallagher in midfield. Yeah, just something different. But Southgate, like, you know, listen, I'm all for Rico Lewis playing. Give him a game at right back.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense him at left back.
But yeah, listen, it is what it is. I expect us to score soon. We should.
Of course. I mean, of course, like
I just don't see, why is Trent Alexander-Arnold the centre mid? Anyone in the chat, why is Alexander-Arnold in the centre mid? Look at Saka there.
Saka's one of those, like he's one of those players now that like he gets all the plaudits for doing very, very little for England.
I agree.
Right? He gets, everyone goes on about how amazing he's a star player. Well, he's not. He's one of those. When you look at top world-class players, right, in games like this, they dominate teams like this. No disrespect to North Macedonia, but they dominate it. Like, and you just see him, and I just sit back and go, I just don't. I see a player very comfortable.
I just can't believe all the attacking talent you got on the pitch, how much time we're spending with the ball in our own half. Like,
yeah. The thing is like, Angus, it's not hate. I think Saka's a good player. I just sit back and I just think, mate, he's a little bit too. He's just a little bit too safe.
I'm sorry, this is the problem. I've said this before. I love Angus, but he's the. If you looked up biased football fan in the dictionary, a picture of Angus will be there. Saka's a good player, but when you're talking about people go, he's nearly world class. Based on what? Like, I'm watching him here struggling to beat his fullback. He can't beat at the moment the Macedonian fullback.
Yeah.
Sorry, Saka's. Sorry, who's he carried in so many competitions? Who?
Yeah. Foxy, I agree with you, by the way. I agree with you about the whole Walker, James, Trippier ahead of Trent. But now what we're saying is now from what you're saying, I agree with you. But we're now basically shoehorning Trent into a position,
right?
Just to get him in, right? Like, and by the way, I agree with you. Walker, James, and Trippier are ahead of Trent at the moment in right back for me. But then now we're basically saying, okay, fine, we're just going to put Trent in midfield because he can't get in at right back. Yeah.
I just love, like, I guess I find it really difficult because, you know, I'm not biased in any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
I find it so hard to believe how grown-ups get so protective over a player for their own club. Like, do you know what I mean? Like listen, I watch Saka. Saka's okay. When I watch Foden, that's my type of player.
I love Foden.
Moves from right to left. You know, weaves the patterns, gives and goes. I watch Saka and I'm just a little bit like, why are you getting the plaudits as though you're Mo Salah?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get to it. But I don't know. I just feel like it's the history of the England. It is the Tottenham. Yeah,
no, I just think it's just a little bit like
Ollie's not understanding. I'm not talking about this one game. For me, I would have Foden in the middle of the park. If I'm honest,
he's playing as a 10 today, it looks like. But that's what I mean. I like that. Like, I want to see more of it like him as a 10. I think he's good.
Look at him on the ball now. Look at him on the ball now. Dinking, weaving. Like, for me, I would rather see in a game like this where we've already qualified, why not have Rice and Foden in the middle? Let Foden be a playmaker from deep.
Yeah. I wouldn't be against it.
Angus, we are. It's you, the one that's like, oh, he carried us. He's amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Ollie, go away. Listen, what we don't talk about on this channel is we don't do silliness like agenda. There's no agendas. Why would I have an agenda? There's no agendas. Stop being silly.
Anyone knows what a player Foden is. He's a top talent. But what you need to do with a player like him, though, Ollie, this is the difference. You need to go and say to him, look, I don't care where you play. Play where you want in this game. You get the ball and dictate the game. The problem is, I feel with England under Southgate specifically, a lot of these free-flowing players, when we've got them, by the way, free-flowing players, like sort of a Jack Grealish, I feel Foden. Give them a bit of free reign.
It is. It's always the Arsenal fans getting so upset about their own players. Odegaard's better than Maddison. At what? Like at what? You know, Saka's the best. Oh, yeah. They talk like he's Mo Salah. That's the problem.
I was going to say they talk like he's Thierry Henry in that sense of like they put him in that category, and I'm like, come on, he's not for me. He's a good player, but I think there's a lot he needs to develop. I think Foxy's just put in a great point. This is the one. When he becomes a top player is when he does this. He doesn't do it against the Andorras and stuff. He does it against the Frances, the big boys and stuff in the tournaments, right? That's the one for me.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, we could talk about players like Phil Foden. I've seen Phil Foden step up in the biggest of games for Man City. Right? Phil Foden's part of a treble-winning team. Phil Foden wasn't allowed to go out on loan because Pep Guardiola knew how good he was.
Yeah.
Phil Foden fought his way into this team when he had the likes of David Silva, Mahrez, Gundogan,
Sterling,
Sadio Mane. Leroy Sane.
Oh, he's in it. Oh, wow. He's offside.
The ref looks angry. There's been one goal across all of Europe tonight.
Yep. What a day to do. What a day to stream.
One goal.
By the way, Czar, I agree. I'm taking Saka over Kulusevski, by the way. That's not a debate. Of course. That's the thing here. Like, I think you've got to understand it. We're not biased in this. Like, I think Saka's a better player than Kulusevski. He does more on it, but
I don't. I don't.
What?
I don't think he's a better player. I know he's a better player.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Of course.
I'm joking, mate. Right, here's England have got there's no this team. Southgate's been there for 6 years.
Yep.
Right. This team should be a well-oiled drilled machine that know each other's tactics inside out. There should be a philosophy. He changes the 11 every game, picks his favorite. Like I just don't. I don't know. He's not for me.
What? Yeah, I just want to pick up. Where was it that I wanted just to pick this one up? Pick the bones.
Hang on. There's a potential penalty check.
Yeah, Lewis on. If it's a penalty, it's the most. Just football's dead for me if it is. Yeah, no. If that's a penalty, that's ridiculous. I mean, what the heck?
He's going to check. He's going to check.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, what are we doing here? What? I mean, in fairness, if they get it, then fair enough, because I thought the Harry Maguire one was a penalty. But if this is a penalty, that's a joke.
It's not a pen, is it?
That's ridiculous. If you're giving that as a penalty, what are we doing here? I mean, football. If this is given, listen. To balance it, I thought the Harry Maguire one was a penalty. By the way, I thought that was a penalty.
Look at that though. If that is a penalty,
what are we doing here?
Like, what is the point of football if that's given as a penalty? I don't care. Like, England will still win the game, but what is that? Like,
it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Is he giving it?
I don't know. I'm a little bit behind on you.
I'll let you know.
I don't think so.
He's
kind
given
of
it. He's given it.
No, wow, he has as well. That's ridiculous.
That is
what are we doing here? What are we doing here? It makes an absolute mockery of football. That does. Yeah, I mean, as I said earlier, like, I thought the Harry Maguire one was a penalty, so it kind of balances it out. But to give that as a penalty, just what are we doing here? Like, football is just a joke nowadays, and let's be real, it is ridiculous.
Oh, mate. Like, when you sit there and you think to yourself, in days gone by, refs would have gone, "I'll play on. This is nonsense. Get over it." And now we're just going, I don't know, mate. I don't. Football's dead, isn't it? Football's dead. By the way, big up while we wait for the penalties to be taken. Big up Jason Mills, always a massive support of the channel with a super chat. And said this team has no go in it tonight. Just think the best England team since '66 was the 1990 squad. Thought we had a great chance in that World Cup. Great show, guys. Big up, Jason. I agree with you. That 1990 squad and the 1996 squad were brilliant to watch. But we'll come back to that in 1 second, Jason. Because here is who's going to take this. It's the captain, whoever the number 10 is. I don't think it is Elmas. No, he's got a really long name. Well, not that long, but right. He's up against Butland.
Pickford, isn't it?
Not Pickford. And Pickford has saved it. And then the forward has followed up and smashed it in. So Pickford, a good save first of all, but punched it straight back into play. And you've got to laugh, haven't you? You've got to laugh.
Football is amazing. Do you know what's really irritating me about this as well? This is now already given the excuse for Rico Lewis never to get picked again under Southgate, isn't it?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? That's what really irritates me. Like, Harry Maguire should have given away a penalty earlier. Should have done. And now Lewis has done it, won't get selected again. But yeah, wow. It's just football is an absolute... Football's a joke, man. Oh, dear. England are 1-0 down, and there's been a goal in Slovenia. Slovenia won, Kazakhstan 0. Can you guess the goal scorer?
Slovenia?
For Slovenia.
Milenko Simovic.
Nope, it was Benjamin Sesko. The absolute wonder kid at RB Leipzig. I'm annoyed because I was going to put England in the England to win both teams to score, and now I'm a little bit annoyed it didn't have that in. Oh, dear. But yeah, what has happened to football? What has happened? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, watch him go and bring another defensive midfielder on, Daniel, now. We better shore it up. Football.
I think he's such a bad manager. Honestly, I think he's such a bad manager. Truly, truly terrible.
You know what? Do you know what's going to really irritate me more than anything? He will get a big job. When I say a big job, I mean a Premier League job. When he leaves England at the end of the Euros, I bet you he's linked with the next Premier League job that's vacant with a vacant manager, right?
Oh, mate, yeah.
By the way, I wouldn't... Oh, go.
I was going to say, big up. Thanks, Jason. Really do appreciate this, mate. Thank you so much for putting that in. And, listen, 1990 was a great World Cup. Loved that. Loved the hype. England with the ball in, and it's away for it. No, it's not. And it's... Oh, my God. Saka hit it. No. Oh, my... Okay. God, they're away. Are they away here? No, Cole Walker's too quick for that. Kind of serves us right. He picks crap teams, like with no cohesion. Big up, Jason. Thank you so much for that, mate. And England are 1-0 down. So for anyone that had England, half-time, full-time, or anything like that, England to score first. Sorry about that.
No, I was just... I want to say a big shout out, by the way, to San Marino, who are holding Finland to a 0-0 draw, and it's about 2 minutes until half time there. For San Marino, the mighty San Marinese. Imagine they get a result today against Finland. Imagine.
Can Finland go through, though? I don't think they can they?
No, they can't. The group's already done. And with Slovenia, no, it's already done. Denmark and Slovenia are already through. Slovenia are going to beating Denmark. They're beating Kazakhstan as it is, I believe. Oh, no. Kazakhstan can qualify if they beat Slovenia.
Right, let's have a look. Right.
Yeah. So but at the moment, it's Slovenia that are 1-0 up.
So we're looking at Finland, right? So if Slovenia drop points, they go down to... Is this the last group game?
This is the last game in their group,
right, yeah. Oh, so Finland have no reason to push, but I'm sure they will, because that's embarrassing to not beat San Marino. It's very embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
fair
believe
play to San Marino, by the way. Fair play to San Marino. They scored 2 goals in this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked, but it's an absolute shambles. But yeah, no. So basically, the only real group in that is if Kazakhstan could qualify for the Euros, would be quite incredible. They're ranked 98th in the world rankings. Ball's gone out. Oh
yeah. Okay. Henderson, Walmart. Don't eat. Honestly, I've never seen such an inept manager with such a good group of footballers.
Yeah. But I've always said this. I stand by my sayings. I said Gareth Southgate is only in a job because he's got some of the best players in the world right now. I honestly think it's the only reason he's in a job. Because if he had crap that other big managers have had, like having to play the likes of like Danny Mills at left back and some right back and stuff like that, like he'd been sacked because we'd got knocked out to like Japan or someone like that.
Oh yeah, no more. Yeah, listen, I think I speak on behalf of everybody when I say we just want club football back.
Yeah.
Aston Villa this weekend, Sunday, isn't it?
Aston Villa on Sunday. We've got there's some quite cool. There's some good games on this weekend. I'll read them out to you. In the Premier League, we'll go to the Premier League and I'll read some good games out. We have the first game of the weekend is Manchester City versus Liverpool. Burnley, West Ham, Luton Palace.
Sorry, Man City, Liverpool is the lunchtime game on Saturday.
Yep. 12:30 game. Newcastle, Chelsea. That's at 3:00. That's a big game. Forest, Brighton, Sheffield United, Bournemouth. The late kickoff is Brentford versus Arsenal. Then it's Spurs versus Villa on the 2:00 kickoff on the Sunday. And then the 4:30 is Everton, Man United. And then it's Fulham, Wolves on Monday Night Football. So yes, club football is flying back. Some really good games on the Saturday. Really good games.
I'll tell you what, we'll be doing a watch along Saturday, 12:30 for Man City Liverpool. That'll be a great game. And then we'll have watch along for Spurs versus Villa on. And
then we'll have around the ground straight after that on Saturday as well, because we've got the Newcastle Chelsea game in the middle of all of that. Oh, good save, but got to do a bit better than that. But yes, so there are a few games on Saturday. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Man City at Liverpool get on. That'd be really, really interesting.
Yeah, I just think at home they're too strong, aren't they?
They are. But you sit back and look at it and go,
England are asking for a penalty here. Not two penalties, but two
chances of a penalty.
2 incidents. Slabhead's down. He's broke his slab. Hang on. It's all kicking off with Jack Grealish and someone. That's it. A little bit of life into the game.
Let's see what this referee's done, because he's literally given away the softest penalty. So now he's got to make a decision here.
Right. So what was okay? So they're asking for one there. I don't think either of them were I'll be honest. I don't think either of them were penalties either.
Oh
This
no!
look-
If he
Here's the
one on
problem.
Harry, if the one on Harry
Everyone,
Maguire given, that's a joke because he's headed to.
everyone just appeals for everything. This is the problem now because of VAR.
Yeah.
We can look at everything. I don't think either of those were penalties at all. Get on with the game.
Yeah. Nah, neither are penalties. Yeah, the one on Harry Maguire. I mean, if you give that, what's a defender meant to do when the player's put his head down there? What's a defender meant to do?
I don't even think he caught him in the face, did he?
I don't know.
Ref, just blow for half time and get in. I just honestly think football has got so pathetic.
Oh, it has. But the problem is they've allowed it to happen, right?
I agree.
We check everything. We don't just go get up and get on with it. What are you doing? Like, as I said, it was always clear at the term, clear and obvious. Sorry, it hasn't been that. Big up. Half time, go.
Time. England 0, North Macedonia 1. Another wonderful Gareth Southgate classic. I mean, we were awful against Malta the other night as well.
Yeah,
terrible tonight. Like tonight, do you know what? Get Maguire. Let's get Konza on there. Give Cole Palmer a go instead of Bukayo Saka. We don't need to see Bukayo Saka.
For me, if it was me, what I would do, you know, I actually wouldn't even get Saka off. For me, what I would do, I'd get Trent off, put Foden deeper, and go Cole Palmer. You go in at number 10. And then bring on Konza, get off Maguire, and go. Do you know what? We've got nothing to do. Like, if you've got nothing to lose here, let's just try something a bit different. It's a bit more like exciting. There's nothing more boring than playing two holding midfielders against every single team.
Yeah, Jordan, you said the lads gave everything type of game. Yeah, like it's been a long campaign. They were tight. No, Gareth. Listen, I don't doubt England will win. I don't doubt we'll find a couple of goals. It'll paper over cracks. But I can't see this England team ever winning anything under this manager. Ever.
And I'm so happy that it's his last tournament. I'm so happy that he's not staying. Yeah, but Ulfric, mate, this is the problem. If we can't beat North Macedonia, mate, without bringing on Harry Kane, does that say absolutely everything what's wrong with England right now?
Let's be fair. We've not created anything for Watkins. I don't. Ulfric loves Kane, though. Every one of his comments is about Harry Kane. So you've got to...
No, I do as well. But if we're at the stage where we have to bring Harry Kane on against North Macedonia to try and get a result, like, does that not say everything what's wrong with England? Like, I watch France and stuff. They just bring on all sorts of players and give them an opportunity, and they go and batter teams. Oh, as I said, Ulfric, I'm in your camp, mate. I love Harry Kane as well. I think he's amazing, but I just get so bored watching England. Like, we're not enjoyable. There's nothing fun about us. I don't think you're allowed. You can't do that. You can't do that, Foxy, mate. I think once they've played for the first time, I don't think they can drop back. I could be wrong on that though. Don't hold me against it. What was I looking at? Everyone excited for football to be back on the weekend. I can't wait because I'm so bored of England. Listen, I think guys in the chat. Listen, I'm not one of these on Saka. I think Saka's a good player. I don't think he's the worst player that's been on the pitch, right? Mind you, but my days, like everything we do is so slow, so slow. It's pedestrian at times. Ooh, gosh, I'm there. Oh gosh, I keep knocking it. Sorry. Yeah, it's so pedestrian. I just want to see, like, we're going to get battered in these tournaments. Against good teams, we'll get battered. What's with all Saka hate? Can tell it's a Spurs channel. No, listen, I'm not one of those. I like, mate, Dean, I like Saka. I think Saka's a good, Saka's good, but I just feel like he doesn't do much. I think that's the key, but I want to see a bit of explosion from him. It's not his fault, by the way. I blame the manager. I think the manager is the main problem, not for me. Listen, I'm not going for hate. It's not that he's a gunner, mate. Nothing about that. Listen, I just don't think he's as good as everyone like sort of makes out. I think Arsenal fans make him out to be good.
Yeah, are we still talking about Bukayo Saka?
Angus, if he's injured, I'm not having it. No, we can't. This is silly because then that. Do you know what, Angus? If I'm going to throw this back on you, you as an Arsenal fan should be livid with your club if he is injured, right? Because if that was Harry Kane and he was going to England games injured and playing, then surely you should be having a go at the football club and fuming at them for letting a player like Bukayo Saka playing when he's injured, right?
Do you want some good news?
Tell me. I love good news.
I am going to order myself either a Mackie D's or a KFC.
Or both. Just get a pile of it in. Pile of chicken.
Do you know what? By the way, let's have this chat, people. Everyone in the chat.
Here we go.
Who has had the KFC chips?
I have had KFC chips, yes.
The new version of the KFC chips.
I don't know because I have them out here in Spain, so I don't know what the difference is.
Oh my God, they've got like kind of seasoning on them now. And they got this burger. I'm going to show you. This burger. I had this the other day, last week. Seen this? The stuffing,
I think you showed me this. Yes,
the stuffing tower burger meal. This was the greatest burger I think I've ever eaten in my life. Well, that's a lie. It's not. But
I did have a Spanish version of a sausage egg McMuffin on my way when I was flying out to Manchester on there, but early in the morning. Not as good, I'll grant you that one. Not as good. Oh. Look what you started in the chat. Can we get
a quick show of hands? Mackie D's or KFC? What should I get?
Guys, hold it. We're gonna do a poll.
I feel like it needs to be that. Look at that. That's stuffing, by the way.
Okay, guys in the chat, we're gonna do Mackey's or KFC. I want you all in there now, voting, and we're gonna dictate what Savva has, and it's the poll that matters. The poll matters. Doesn't matter what you put in the chat. The poll. So there you go. KFC's winning. I think we give it, mate, until we give it 5 minutes. I think.
No, we do not. No, we are not waiting that long. What are you talking about?
No, 3 minutes. Then I think you can wait 3 minutes.
All right, we can wait 3 minutes. I'm going.
Look at
the answer. Look at the answer. I've got the answer already from the chat. Look at the chat.
Look at them all. Make it a mukbang. Don't. I'm trying to be good, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to be bad because
I'm not being good.
I can't be because if Suze catches me now and she's watching this live and me stuffing my face with a KFC, she'll be livid, and rightly so. I'm behaving because I'm a good boy. I'm not. I'm trying. Oh, a zinger. Oh, I'll give you that. Spicy zinger tower meal. Now, whoever's put that in, stop it. Stop it. Oh, good. Daniela. I agree. BK. I agree. BK. Whopper.
Nah.
Yeah, BK. Burger King's so much better than Mackey's. All day. Whopper, man. Oh, it's elite. Yeah, Foxy, I agree. I don't think the KFC here out in Spain is as good as the UK. I'll give you that one. I agree with you. Yeah, man, cook some food. I love you, Ronnie. Big up to you, mate.
Oh, do you know, where's my mate that keeps going round? Have you seen this guy that every show I go on follows me around, calling me a
Who?
killjoy? George,
Who?
somebody.
Oh, big up, George. I know he's
I don't know
around
if I've
here.
seen him in. He cracks me up. He goes around all the shows going, "Oh, killjoy." What? Because I predicted Spurs wouldn't win the league. What a killjoy I am. Sorry to have burst anyone's bubble. Right, let's have a look.
Trust me, I've seen Savva in the flesh. He's not that bad of a killjoy. Trust me. Trust me. I'll put that one out there. I'm not saying anymore. We had a good laugh. Oh man. Yeah, Youssef, that's the guy. That's the guy. Can you eat Savva? Will you eat your KFC burger on camera and review it?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Daniela,
yes.
See this. Bang on. Proper burger.
Oh, please note we don't deliver to schools. All right.
I love when they say that. It's like,
thanks for telling me that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll
try not to go and stand out of school at 8:45 at night. You know what I mean? Actually, no. I'll try and not stand outside of school at any time.
Someone said about Popeyes. Someone's saying about Popeyes. That is Brian Daigle's favourite. I know. I can be.
I don't know what that is.
It's like chicken. It's American. I think it's American, but I have seen one in. I have seen it out in Spain. So I might, if I have an opportunity, I'll review it and I'll come back to you, Bull.
Oh, I like that. They've got my order. I can't believe I'm having it. Yeah. So England, what changes will he make? Will his favourites all come on?
I'm putting money on Jordan Henderson comes on before the end of the game. I'll put it out there. Jordan Henderson will be on the pitch before the end of the game. You're just thinking of food.
I am.
Your face, that was the face of a man that was not here. That was a man who was in his phone waiting for food to arrive. See?
I'm just removing a few people as... By the way, has anyone seen Mark Cousins lately?
I haven't seen him of late. Yeah, how is Mark? Has anyone seen him? Sorry, Jack in the Box. Ultimate Burger is king. What is Jack in the Box? Sorry, have I missed something, Phil Moss? What is Jack in the Box? Enlighten me. I'm intrigued by it. Has anyone else been to some more mental fast food places that are not as obvious? I don't know. What is Jack in the Box? Double Whopper is clear. Yes. Spurs King. Thank you. Well said.
No, I'm not a fan of Burger King. I'm not a fan of it.
BK all day long. Oh, that's probably why, Phil Moss, I've not had it then if it's US based. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, can I just say, if I will stand here and I will fight for the fact that double Whoppers are better than a Mackey's any day of the week. And if anyone in here thinks I sit there and I agree with everything you say, I'll stand here remotely and just argue against it. Mackey's is average compared to BK. However, chicken nuggets are better in McDonald's. That's the only difference.
Oh, do you know what? I think I've never had nuggets anywhere in the world as good as McDonald's. I know that sounds mad. I truly don't think I have.
Yeah, that's true. However, I make better nuggets though. I can make better ones.
I just don't believe you. Do you know what? I'm just having a look at some of the accounts that we've blocked over time. And the number of accounts that are pictures of my wife in the thumbnail is absolutely crazy, man.
It's so crazy. It's disgustingly creepy.
Oh, God, yeah. I can always say, it's so strange. Like, I'm just looking through how many are... Wow. But yeah, so England 0, North Macedonia 1. In the grand scheme of things, it means nothing. But I think off the back of such a poor performance the other night, followed up with another poor performance.
This is the big up Woody, mate, my mate. His purchase at 2 a.m. Hamburg kebab wrap was unreal. It was not fair. Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought everyone knew that, no?
I don't know if you seem confused or impressed or...
I love how me saying I'm going to order a KFC and everyone is now purely talking about food because it's more fun than England.
Football. It's better than the football. Sorry, what? There's a place near me called Cowshed that does an 8-ounce steak burger. But isn't that just an 8-ounce burger? What's the difference? Because all beef is steak, right? Have I missed something?
Oh, God knows.
But I do love a steak, I can't lie. Oh, it's so good.
Right, so they're coming back onto the pitch. Let's have a look, see if he's done anything. No, Watkins is still out there. So is Cole Walker. So is Pickford. So is Maguire. I don't think he's done anything here at the moment.
I love England. Not. Oh, there's been a goal. And it's an important goal, not in this game, obviously, who cares about this one, but Slovenia won, Kazakhstan won, which basically means that if Kazakhstan score another goal, they will qualify for the Euros. Let me know when to kick off because you're ahead of me by a little bit. So
now.
Cool. There we go. Yeah, so at the moment, if it stands, it was Orazov, who scored for Kazakhstan. If they score another one, they will qualify. And also another game that's important at the moment: Ukraine 0, Italy 0, and Ukraine. They need to win that. Ukraine beat Italy, and they knock out the Italians.
A doggy's not playing, is he? No, of course he's not. So at the moment in our group then, so England have won the group. Yep. Italy are second on the same number of points as Ukraine, but a better goal difference.
Yep.
So and North Macedonia will move up to 10 points to win this.
Yeah. I'm just checking the other groups that are left in it if there's anything. Albania and Czech Republic already qualified. I believe. Yes, I believe, because Poland can't qualify now. They're not playing. And Czechia are 1-0 up. I mean, the game also, San Marino 0, Finland 0. I mean, that game doesn't mean anything anymore. Northern Ireland 0, Denmark 0 as well. That's a game that it's just done as well, isn't it? Yeah, Denmark have qualified. Goal. Oh, the heartbreak. The heartbreak for the San Marinese. San Marino 0, Finland 1, I believe. Finland have broken the hearts of San Marino fans.
Oh dear. England have equalised. It is Jack Grealish with the goal. Didn't take long, did it? Didn't take long.
Yeah. I mean, it's 1-1. Because Saka gets the assist, but it was a bit of a weird one. Weird goal.
I can assure you that this isn't true. I can assure you.
It's not true.
Oh, dearie me.
I do love it. This is fun times.
Northern Ireland doing well against Denmark. I think he's going to be offside here, you know.
Let's watch it now. I'm watching it. Saka does well. This, by the way, that was good from Saka.
That's much better
to me.
I just don't know the rules anymore, so I just assume everyone's offside all the time. Like,
yeah, really nice from Saka. I don't think it's offside. I don't think so personally.
I think they're looking at it. Yeah, they're checking it. Of course they are, Perchy. They're checking it, mate.
Here we go.
Oh.
England, just VAR just sucks. And they're just taking forever. Get on with it. Is it going to be disallowed? Are they allowing it? I don't even know anymore. Oh, he is. That's going to be offside, isn't it? Oh my days! What are we doing here? That's offside. I'm going to take it off here for a second, but that does look offside to me. It just feels like it takes for absolute ever. Just get on with it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Get on with it. Is it offside? Is it not? Like, it just... Oh, my... It does look offside to me, but it just takes... Oh, come on. The fact is, do you know what's even more incredible? Savva's gone and come and like... It is offside. There we go. Finally, it looked offside. Oh, but it took about 4 minutes, 3 minutes or whatever it was to get it ruled off. It just takes forever. Like, there you go. Still image. Boom. Looks offside to me. Get on with it. Nah, I thought Saka did really well for that. Unlucky though, but I just think VAR just feels like it takes so long. It goes on forever. And now England are in here. Ball in. Go on. Oh, go on. Oh, he's done brilliant. That's a penalty, is it? No. Moldova received a red card. Is that going to be given as a penalty or not? The ref waved it away. Does brilliantly there. Nah, he gets the ball. Gets all of the ball. Good tackle. Yeah, it's a good tackle. Oh, I don't know. The second guy. Are we checking VAR again? Please tell me we're not. No, it can't be. Oh, gunners galore, mate. Listen, know what we. If you're gonna come at Spurs fans, my friend, I'll say this to you, my friend. If you're gonna come at Spurs fans, come with something a little bit more original. I'm sorry. I can't wait till Saka and Nelly bitch slap this Tottenham side at White Hart Lane. Great. Okay. Cheers. Big up to you. Make sure you've liked the stream. That's the rules. If you want to come into my chat and have a go at me, just at least like the stream. That's the rules. And guys, can we get 15 more likes? Can we get 15 more likes to 100? And Savva is going to eat food. Look, we make a rule on this channel. You can say it's. You can cuss Tottenham if you like. But oh, we've got Gunners Galore's come in and saying about how we don't win any trophies, which is quite fun.
Oh, shock standard response from an Arsenal fan with no personality. You don't win trophies. Yep. Tell us something we don't know.
what the F is a Nelly? Brilliant. Yeah, he called Martinelli a Nelly, which is quite interesting. Yeah, that's a great point. Savva eats his Mackies or his KFC on a plate.
I've only got limited space in front of me on the computer thing, so I can't. Actually, why am I even explaining that to anybody? I'll do what I want.
Oh, this is fun. We're here for the review now because England are rubbish.
So can you see like the seasoning on the chips?
I can see. Yeah, I can see it from here.
Look.
Oh, sorry, that's Martinelli's nickname. Oh, sorry. Didham's Nelly the elephant. Who put that in? Brilliant. But look, I think we should. I think we're allowed to VAR Savva eating food.
VAR him.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Savva looks like he's in KFC with a knife and fork. Brilliant.
tell you what, have you seen this burger?
Now, go on. I want to see it. Let's go.
No,
Hang on. We go full screen for this.
So this is the chicken with the cheese, and then it's got the stuffing, and under the stuffing, it's got a layer of cranberry sauce.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly.
Hang on, didn't England equalise?
No. It took about 4 days to check for VAR, but somehow Jack Grealish's balls are offside.
I told you he was offside, didn't I?
Honestly,
mate,
mate,
they've killed football.
But this the first still image I went, oh, he's offside here. But then it took forever. Hey, come on, Gunners galore, mate. Come on, we're here having a good time. Let's not be rude. Let's just listen. You can call us boring Tottenham and all that. It's cool. We don't care.
Oh, who is this guy?
Come on, change it up. And
do you know what?
Northern Ireland have got 1-0 up against Denmark.
Wow.
And Finland have gone 2-0 up against San Marino.
Wow.
Just, I will take a doggy though. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Oh, I love YouTube. Like, it does make me giggle. Nelly Furtado. He's just putting Nelly jokes in. Denmark are rubbish, aren't they now? Like, remember when everyone talked about Denmark at that
Oh, they qualified the other day, didn't they?
Yeah, but look, they've only just qualified in a group of, by the way, in a group of Denmark, Slovenia, Kazakhstan, Finland, Northern Ireland, and San Marino. No disrespect, they should have won that group with 10 wins. Like,
yeah, but Denmark aren't like a super duper nation, are they? Got some good players. It's not like they've got stars littered around like England has.
No, I know, but everyone talked about them years ago as remember when England played them in the the World Cup of Euros? Yeah, Euros. Everyone's going, oh, this Denmark team are big. Everyone's like, they're in a group with like, do you know what I mean? They're in a group with like Slovenia, Kazakhstan, Finland, Northern Ireland, San Marino. They should be walking that group. Like, they shouldn't even need to be getting out of second gear. Like, you could argue they've already qualified, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too hard.
They're playing. Isaac Price scored the goal, who plays for Standard Liège, the Northern Ireland bloke from Standard Liège.
Yeah.
Who is this Gunners Galore guy? Why wasn't... he's one of these idiots who suddenly finds a stream and then ruins it. I'm going to block him in a minute. He's just being an idiot.
Gunners galore, lad. Don't block him, but just don't be a dick. That's what we're saying. Just have fun. Listen, have a bit of banter and stuff. We have a laugh in here. Listen, but we're not one of these Spurs fans that care about things like that. Like, we're not. It's not the channel. We're not going to get offended. I don't really care. So just remember it that way.
Ball across. No. God, England really are bad to watch, aren't they? Like, really bad to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited. Oh.
So can I just say, my banker bet that was meant to just happen and it should have been done with early cash out. England are losing, and Denmark are losing in that at the moment. And Albania haven't scored against Faroe Islands.
I think if you're gonna do bets for teams that have already qualified,
I mean, they're playing against. Oh, here we go. Oh, here he comes.
Kane for Watkins. I feel sorry for Watkins. Why not take off Maguire or Alexander Arnold or? Oh dear! Right, free kick, corner. Is it a corner? Free kick?
Corner, I think, isn't it? Yeah, corner. Oh, no, it is a free kick. Sorry, it's a free kick. And Teemu Pukki has scored a third for Finland.
So it looks like they got a bit of a... Hey, it's 1-1! It's 1-1. Harry Kane with his first touch. Harry Kane. I think it's Harry Kane.
It is Harry Kane.
God.
Amazing, isn't it?
How... Wow. England have turned into Tottenham. Need Harry Kane.
Yeah.
That's his first touch. Wow. Corner whipped in. Oh, hang on. Was it Kane? Foden whipped it in. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Good delivery, but the thing is, this is the thing, right? You watch the game and you go, where was this service in the first half for Ollie Watkins? I mean, people can go, oh, it's Harry Kane scored, blah, 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 but I'm sorry.
Inspired substitution.
Yeah. Amazing. I mean, it says it all, though, doesn't it? That Harry Kane is the only real player with pure quality. No, it's gone down as a Harry Kane goal on mine. People saying an own goal. I don't think so from here. I mean, this is where England, by the way, Harry Kane goes and gets a hat trick, by the way, and everyone goes crazy.
They're asking for a penalty. England have gone mad for a penalty here.
I'm watching it now. Oh my gosh. I don't think so, but I don't necessarily agree with the sentiment. I love the names. You're getting a shout out. Gravy Dave. But just being named Gravy Dave is amazing. By the way, you say KFC chips. KFC chips dipped in gravy. Ooh, now you're talking. Yeah, I agree, GBC. Oh, KFC chips are awful.
Are you having a bath?
He's left it. Who's having a bath? We need Stewie, probably. Here we go. Lou. Yeah, see? Oh, here he is. But Chris, you're absolutely bang on. Best statement of the day. The only interesting thing about the England game tonight is Savva's dinner. Bang on. Yeah, guys, why are we on 89 likes? Come on, 100 likes now. Can we get 9 likes now? Sorry, I'm not a lunatic. Sorry. Please tell me this is not a thing. Fries. Have you ever tried fries dipped into ice cream? Is that an actual...
Lovely. Oh, lovely.
Get out. Sorry, get out. There's institutions for people like you. What? No, sorry. What is wrong with you?
Hang on, have you tried it?
No, why would I? Why would I dip chips?
Okay, so don't judge until you've tried it.
Sorry. I could say that about so many disgusting things. I would like.
It's not. Loads of people do.
Have you ever had gravy ice cream?
Gravy ice cream?
Yeah.
No. I'd give it a go though. Why not?
Oh, you're an animal. Obviously,
Why? You live once. We can't all be as miserable and posh as you.
I eat proper food. I don't eat ice cream. Like what? Are you? I've already know what sort of person you are. You're the guy that goes to McDonald's and dips their chips in milkshake.
I would absolutely.
No, get out. There's people like that need. No, sorry, get out. You lot are absolutely mental. What is wrong with you?
You're just really boring. It's up to you.
No, I cook some amazing food.
I
cook lovely food, lovely tapas, some lovely paella, which I need to master. I need to master my paella, but will do. My plan is to go to some lovely seafood restaurants. Someone just mentioned rice. Now I fancy a curry. Oh, I love a curry. I had one the other day, actually. I had one on Oh, it was lovely. I went back. Obviously, I was back home for the weekend, so I had to go to the curry house and order some food because, like, why not? Sorry, I'm not posh. I'm
You
not
are.
posh. I'm not. I'm really not. It's mental. I'm not.
I saw
You
where you
see
grew
where
up the
I
other
live.
day.
You
Yeah, I
see
know
where I
it's
live.
posh.
It's not a posh area.
Yeah, it's posh.
How?
How can you not try McDonald's chips with ice cream, with
Because I'm
milkshake?
not a maniac. Like, sorry, what? This isn't a thing. Like, I hate the fact that we're now making it a thing. It's not a thing.
Of course, it's a thing.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
It's not like you do it every day, but every now and then you've got to take the opportunity.
Perchy, stop saying I'm posh, guys, in the chat. I'm not. I'm really not.
Mm. See, look what
What?
Hans has said.
What has he said now? Who?
Tans, she said it definitely is a thing.
Oh, man. We've mentioned Curry. Barry's going to show up. Yeah, probably. He'll be here. Yeah, exactly. Ryan,
Right.
see, we're normal people. Normal people. You eat hot food with hot food and cold food with cold food. Like, you don't have you don't eat dessert with your main course. Like, that's crazy.
Tell you what, lesson learned.
So England have scored. Are England going to win this now? You'd expect it. Hopefully, North Macedonia win. What difference is it? Gunnar galore. What difference does it make? England have qualified. I mean, no one sits here. No one sits here and cares really. Nah, GBC chips, KFC chips with KFC gravy. Now that, and if you pour the gravy in the burger. Now, if you haven't done that, that's the one. Pour the gravy tub. Use half of it for your chips, and then the other half pour it in your burger and let it just drip. Oh, now you're talking. Sorry, no, I don't. I'll be honest, though, I don't drink milkshakes much. It has to be the proper milkshakes for me. Like I like the ones where it's like proper ice cream milkshakes. Oh, they're the best. And it's like it's so thick when you're sucking through the straw.
Lesson learned for myself.
Not a big fan. I know I love coleslaw, but I don't normally buy it from KFC. I just think it's a bit meh from KFC. Sausage in batter, throw some curry sauce over it. Lovely. George, I'll tell you one thing. If you ever go to Germany, get currywurst. Now that, I tell you, is amazing. Currywurst from Germany. Oh. Welcome back to food.
We're still talking about food.
Yeah, because England suck. George has said sausage in batter with some curry sauce.
I'll do that. Yep, why not?
Have you ever had currywurst?
No.
Oh, you have to go to Germany and have currywurst. Oh, it's the best. It's basically like a hot dog where it's like a Frankfurter sausage. They chop it up and then they mix it in like curry sauce and then serve it to you. Oh, it's amazing. And you have it with some chips. Oh, it's the best. Perchy, do you like mayonnaise? Who doesn't like mayonnaise? Sorry, it's a weird one. Anyone that you're going to say you don't like it now, aren't you?
No. Do you know? I know Henry Wright is allergic to it.
Really?
Mm. Yeah, I've been in many a place with Henry where he's ordered something, specifically asked for no mayonnaise. Then it turns up with mayonnaise, and we have to have the whole. Excuse me, sorry, I can't. I'll tell you what he can eat though. He can eat the hot chip.
that was funny. Angus Perchy, have you ever tried deep fried pizza? We had this conversation. No. Posh Perchy taking us to Germany on his private jet for Curryverse. Look at, we're all going. All 123 of you. I'll hire a jet. There you go. Yeah, I'm not posh.
By the way, guys, don't forget our new show. It's episode 2 tomorrow. Rivals React, 6 p.m. We got some great guests on tomorrow. We got some controversial ones on tomorrow night. Join us live at 6 p.m. We'll be talking about the Liverpool-Man City game. We'll be looking at FFP. We'll be looking at the games coming up at the weekend and all of the other talking points across the world of football. So join us 6 p.m. tomorrow night for Rivals React.
Czechia have gone 2-0 up. It was Chori who scored. Moldova are down to 10 men as well. I mean, it's a bit of a dull one today.
Not a lot going on today, is there, in the world of football? Like, it's Northern Ireland still beating Denmark 1-0. That would be a good coup for them.
Yeah, bet buster that one is.
England have been disgraceful.
It's just so dull, isn't it? My missus, why are they talking about food? Because the game's boring. Yeah, it's about right.
Yeah. I like Rico Lewis, by the way.
I do.
I think he's a good player.
I think he's been massively let down today, though. I think I'd be disappointed. If I was Pep Guardiola, I'd be annoyed about this today. Because I think I like him. I think he's a good player, but it's like, play him in at right back. Or play him in I wouldn't have minded if they'd have played him instead of Trent today. Because he can play midfield. Just all a bit of the same today, which is a bit disappointing.
Oh, Saka turn, shot, blocked, and it's out for an England throw. I'd take this all day long. I'd take that all day long as a partnership. Every day.
100%.
I like Gwen. I think he's a very good player. England are just prodding and probing and probing and prodding.
Yeah, GBC honey mustard's elite. I'll give you that one. Big up, Jake.
Lovely from Rico Lewis. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Saka, he's going to give a foul there. You know he's going to give a foul. What wasn't? Oh, wow. I mean, what are we talking about? Places? Or what are we talking about here?
Wow, that's nice. No idea. Oh, watching you is so dull.
Oh, God. I just can't wait for Premier League football to come back.
Yeah, same.
I can't wait for it to come back.
Games like this just they're just dragged, don't they?
Hello. Come on, you're coming up. Come on, you're coming up. You're going to come on stream?
Get him on the stream. He
Come
loves
on.
it.
What's he got in his mouth? Yogurt. He's got yogurt on his face. What? No. He absolutely hates me. Whenever the wife's home, he hates me.
Yeah, true. We're all like that.
Literally, all day he loves being around me. The moment the wife gets home. What's this? Come on. No, nothing. Oh, I see. I see what's happening now. Hello, you coming up? No. All right, see you later as well, mate. They're in here, England. No. God, man. God, there's just no... I swear it didn't used to be like this. Hello. Hello, you guys come and see us. Oh, yes. Look at the...
Here
you see the
he
yogurt on
is.
his mouth. You see the yogurt on his mouth.
Here he
On
is.
his chin, look. You got
Brilliant.
yogurt on your chin. Look, hello, you got yogurt on your chin. Are you more excited than England? Mwah.
I mean,
have that yogurt. I love Stewie. Stewie's my favourite person stroke thing in the world.
oh yeah.
Lovely boy. Go on, go and see mummy. Go and see mummy. Good boy. God, yeah, it's been a slow night for goals, hasn't it, as well? There's no goals in the Ukraine. There's no goals Albania v Faroe Islands. Denmark, Northern Ireland, there's only one game, one goal.
Yeah, Italy are kind of gone all Italy tonight in a game where they can't lose and just decide to defend, and it's probably done the job for them.
Well, hang on. They've had 60% of the ball and 15 attempts at goal.
Oh, that's cool. Ristovski has been subbed on from Macedonia.
Oh. When Perchy and I talked to her about doing a watchalong for Macedonia, England, it sounded quite fun. I thought there'd be
a laugh,
and then it's... And Northern Ireland are 2-0 up against Denmark. Northern Ireland are 2-0 up against Denmark. So that will put Northern Ireland onto 9 points in the group. So they've managed to finish second bottom from San Marino.
That's the bet buster. That's ruined the accumulator.
If I'm not wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, people. If Slovenia find one goal,
yeah,
they win the group.
Yeah, they will do, yeah.
And if Kazakhstan find one goal, they'll go through. So all eyes are on Slovenia versus Kazakhstan with 11 minutes to go.
It's amazing. It's amazing when you think about it. You're right. Like Slovenia, if they score, go top of the group and win the group, Kazakhstan win, they knock Slovenia out.
Northern Ireland. Wow, yeah. So there's still a few things that could happen tonight here.
Yeah, I mean, there's still nothing that's happening in Ukraine. I am kind of half debating to flick over to see what's going on in Germany in that game. It's in Germany.
And if Albania concede one goal, they finish second in the group. So there's a lot to play. There's stuff to play for. I don't know if it really matters. The goal scorer, by the way, there he is. Bolton's striker who scores all the goals. Dion Charles with the goal for Northern Ireland.
Yep. That's a good result for them. But it's ruined the bet, which is always fun.
Oh, I don't bother with a lot of these. When teams are through.
Yeah. The fact this is 1-1, by the way, is absolute shambles. I'm just sorry. We're playing against a team, no disrespect, but does anyone in the chat know where Macedonia ranked in the world rankings? Guess. Guess away.
98.
No, they're higher than that.
64.
Oh, you're close. 66.
66. I just don't. Yes. I don't understand why. Why have we not where's Cole Palmer? What are we doing here? Like Southgate is such a.
just so dumb.
Yeah, I agree with this. Yeah. He's no, I've got no, just no. No.
I'll be honest. It's FIFA 22 as well. It's even like not even like the most recent game. I love that. Just play the old ones.
He's caveated. Yeah, Foxy, completely agree with you, mate. Completely agree. Just hang on. Here's Foden looking to make something happen. Puts it into Kane. They've got 3 men around him. England have won it back. Ball played through. Squared across goal. Oh, overhit by Grealish. Overhit. Yeah, definitely. Definitely this. Definitely this. I like Daniel Harris. This is so boring. He said, this is so boring. I've resorted to reading the advertising hoardings.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been through the reading stage of this.
God, doesn't say a lot for Denmark's second string tonight, does it?
Oh, they're not very good, are they?
Yeah, but I mean, Northern Ireland.
I mean, let's see their team. Wait, I'm just having a look at it.
I mean, okay, Northern Ireland strike force. One plays for Wickham, one plays for Bolton. Their midfield is Watford, Millwall, Southampton, Standard Liège. The back four is Oxford, Middlesbrough, Bolton, and Sunderland. And the goalkeeper is from Plymouth. I mean, like, if you can't put out an international side to, Højbjerg's come on to try and rescue it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, Jason. Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah. Southgate. That's why Perchy's like Southgate.
Oh, here we go.
Southgate. Sorry, Martin. Can't help you there, mate. I love this. I love this. Look at this. Gareth Southgate is the male Greta Thunberg.
Amazing.
Superb. The things that goes through people's minds. Hang on, Grealish is through. No, he's not. They've mopped up. Is there going to be a late goal in the Ukraine, by the way? Whoever wins that game, at the moment, Italy go through. But if someone can find the winner, they definitely go through.
Yeah, 1 goal wins it, right? And Italy has subbed on former Everton striker Moise Kean. Do you know what? I'll be honest. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm going over to Viaplay. I'm gonna go and watch it. Because I'll be honest, this England game, watch England go and score now. Watch now.
Southgate's Tesco meal deal. Just a ham sandwich, ready to eat crisps, and a small Buxton water.
That's good at that one.
Oh, you can imagine, can't you? You can imagine.
Oh, 100%. I'm shocked he didn't buy the it wouldn't shock me if he bought like you could like the fruit bowl or something like that. It could tell he's the sort of guy that gets a fruit bowl.
Oh God, bring back Premier League football. All is forgiven.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like I still think we're gonna struggle against. I actually don't care about the result against Villa. I mean, we'll probably lose, but I just want to watch some interesting football.
Hang on. There has been a goal in Europe. Slovenia 1, Slovenia 2, Kazakhstan 1. That means that Slovenia are now going to win the group with Denmark in second. If I'm right about my calculations.
You are, you're right. Slovenia now top the group over Denmark and will top the group. Yes, correct. At the moment, I'm still in Germany at the moment. It's Ukraine 0, Italy 0 with about 6 minutes to go. Zinchenko's come off.
Just quickly, is there any ramification between finishing first and second in your group?
No, you just go through.
You just go through.
Seeded.
There's no. Okay.
No. You just go in. The seeds become when you get seeded for your groups. Like, it's irrelevant. And Ukraine have brought on that Seacan has come on now. So Seacan has come on for Zinchenko and Shimuk has come on.
Definitely.
Yep.
How dare you? Greta Southgate. There's got to be a play on words with the letters there somewhere. And on comes Calvin Phillips for Trent Alexander-Arnold when you're looking for a goal.
Amazing.
I love that.
Italy should have scored.
Rashford is on for Grealish. And Cole Palmer is on for... So Rashford and Cole Palmer on for Grealish and for Saka. Grealish and Saka off. Rashford and Palmer on. Good to see he's giving people 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the shirt.
It's mad, isn't it? In a game that's over with, right? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Gareth Safegate. By the way, after the show, just for 15, 20 minutes or so, we will be talking about Sunday's game against Aston Villa. So stick with us for that. If this game ever ends, I feel like I've been sitting in this chair for about 98 hours watching England play. But what's funny is everyone watches how bad we are. Then when the tournaments start, everyone's buying their flags. You know, they've got
face paints on.
Yeah.
Southgate's all the one and all that.
The Czech Republic have scored a third. Czech Republic 3, Moldova 0. God, the Czech Republic used to have a brilliant team back in the day. They used to have a brilliant team. The goal scorer was Thomas Souček of West Ham. Got the third goal for the Czech Republic. So the games today, the games that need a goal to change everything, is Albania won?
No, Albania
through. So it's all about Ukraine, Italy.
I'm watching it now. There's about 2 minutes left. Ukraine have all of the ball. Italy have gone full Antonio Conte. Everyone's parked in the last third. And Ukraine can't find a way through. But you just feel that this has one of those games where Ukraine could just nick something. He's gone for a long shot. Oh, easy for just a waste.
Is it Donnarumma? Is it Donnarumma?
Yeah, Donnarumma. But the guy's just taken a pop shot, but it just trickles into him. Oh, it's all Ukraine, but it just don't give Italy the ball because I'll just waste time here.
By the way, if anyone hasn't subscribed already, please do. We're only 130 away from 12,000 now. 130
Come on, guys.
away. I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anyone wants to be so kind, I'm sure most of you have already. If you haven't, please do. Surely credit to us for sitting through this. And Argentina, Brazil is the game this week. When is it?
Argentina, Brazil. Didn't they just play? Or am I
Argentina are playing Brazil this week.
Oh, mate, I think that's... I'll find it now. Hang on.
Is it Wednesday as in Wednesday morning for us or Wednesday as in Wednesday night for us?
Hang on. I'll VAR. It is Wednesday, 1:30 a.m. So Tuesday night.
Oh, well, I was going to say I might do a watch along.
I'm going to say no. I'm not sitting up at 1:30 in the morning. I'll tell you that.
I reckon it'll be a great game though.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, Macedonia with a header just over the bar. I thought it'd be quite a good game to do a watch along. I'm just not sure I want to be doing a watch along at 1:30 in the morning. I don't understand this. I don't understand this person and this word. Get your sleep, you boomer. What is a...
Sorry. Ignore that. The fact is you're going, like, having a go... You're bringing up about someone going to sleep. Like, I didn't think that was even a weird thing. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not...
Do you know a boomer?
Yeah. Do I know what it is? No, I found out what the chat told me.
Right, so a boomer is somebody who was born in between 1946 and 1954. Just to put that in perspective, Perchy, that would make me between 70 and 80.
I mean, you're old, but you're not that old.
Yeah. I'm apparently, according to this, I'm in the millennials generation.
What's that one?
81 to 90 something.
So what's 92? Because that's whatever one I'm in.
Oh, just the awful people. Anyone after just an awful generation of humans. The now. We want everything now. We're the best now.
I don't want everything now.
Oh, we won't try chipping a milkshake. Ooh, no, it might hurt us.
I'm an absolute lunatic. I'm not a weirdo.
Oh, I'm posh Perchy. Oh,
posh Perchy. It's not that rumour. These lot all go on it. Look at them all.
Oh.
Yeah, so Amy, I'm in that one. Whatever the 81 to 93 is, that's what I'm in. Whatever that means.
Thank you for the 3 people that have just subscribed.
Oh, he's going to give that.
What?
Is he?
Who?
It's penalty Ukraine, maybe. The ref has put his hand to his ear. Mudrik's gone down it. Ref's waving
Hang on, what channel? What channel?
Via Play 2.
Right, I'm in it. I'm going over.
I'm watching the replay. Oh, that's a penalty for me. That's a penalty. VAR are going to have to give that. He's taken.
Hang on. Nothing given on mine.
No, it's not. He's not giving it just yet. They're screaming.
They're playing on in my one.
Wait, what minute are you in? Oh, they've restarted it. Oh, that's a joke then. Sorry, mine's just playing now. That was that looked like a penalty to me.
I've switched over. There's 90 seconds left. And Italy are 1 goal away from missing a second tournament in a row.
Yeah. Overlap. Playing. Oh, no. It's over it. Oh, he's still got it in there.
What minute are you in? I feel like you're about 8 minutes behind.
What are you on?
There's literally 1 minute left of 5.
Oh, I'm at 93:30, basically. I'm about 30. I must be 30 seconds behind. Yeah, the Italians may have just done enough.
There's 40 seconds left for Italy to hold on. They've taken about 30 seconds to take a throw on.
Northern Ireland have beaten Denmark 2-0. Big result for the Northern Irish. Slovenia have beaten Kazakhstan and confirmed top of their group.
Right, here you go. This is Ukraine's last chance. They've launched a free kick. Everyone's up there. Headed away by Italy. Fallen to the Ukraine player. Just where you need a bit of... Hang on. No, straight into the arms of Donnarumma, who caught it, then dived on it. And it looks like this is all but over here. Yeah, I say here like I've been here for like 90 seconds.
So it's done head-to-head, sorry. Yeah, that's the reason why... Slovenia didn't top the group. They finished second because it goes on head-to-head with Denmark.
Oh, yeah. Right, Ukraine. We've played 5 minutes and 20 from 5 minutes. So Italy are going mad. The Italy manager's going nuts. The ball's launched forward. Italy headed it wide. Hang on. Here's the Ukrainian bloke. He's tricked his man. He's got it back. Go on, son. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, the good defending in the end. The Italian defender threw himself in front of it, and it bounced up and went into Donnarumma's arms. Every time Donnarumma gets it, he falls on it.
Yeah.
Good defending, whoever that was. I'm not sure who that was. Number 6. I couldn't see who that was, but it's over. Italy have qualified. Italy have qualified. Italy have qualified.
Amazing.
And England are still 1-1, and there's 3.5 minutes left over here in this game.
Yeah.
Keep smashing the subscribe if you haven't already. Can we get 3 or 4 more before the night is out? Can we?
Oh, that would be lovely if you could, guys. Come on.
The link is in the chat. Let's get 3 or 4 more. We haven't asked all night. But if you could, that would be great. You're always going to have fun. You're going to get to lots of talk about food. Lots of talk about, I don't know, everything.
Lots of talk about everything. Exactly. So, yeah, as it confirms, I mean, we knew anyway that England have topped the group to Italy, Ukraine, Macedonia, and Malta is the group. It will not change regardless of this result, but England need to, like, yeah, we've topped the group, not lost. People will sit there and go, well, you've won 6, drawn 2, and there has been a goal. San Marino have scored against Finland. They've scored, by the way, a team that doesn't score. They have now scored a goal, 3 goals in 3 games on the bounce, a goal a game from the worst ranked team in Europe. It was a penalty from Filipino Berardi has scored in the 97th minute for San Marino. Big up to them. 3 games in a row they've scored. Big up. I love San Marino.
England, it's the era of San Marino.
Honestly.
England have got 90 seconds. Not that they need to win, but quite embarrassing to not win, to be honest. He did put out a strong team.
Yeah.
Here's Calvin Phillips. I love the fact that when we're chasing a goal, he brings on defensive midfielders.
Oh, it's the most... Yeah. Anyway.
Here's Kane. Spreads it wide to Rashford. Rashford dinks it in. No, he doesn't. It's caught. Hang on. Are they breaking in? No, they're not good enough to break like that. I mean, they'll take this, won't they, North Macedonia?
Yeah, but I mean, they were never expecting to qualify in this group. But, yeah.
Come on, 2 more subscribers. Come on.
2 more.
2 more. Can we get 2 more? That'd be absolutely fantastic if we could. 2 more of you.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, guys. Come on.
All right, there's 45 seconds left to go here. England. Do you know what this England team lacks in central midfield? A Rodri.
Who?
A Gaza.
Yeah.
A Modric. You know what I mean? Just something. Like Rice is a good player. You know, the centre mids are good, but there's no dynamism. Do you know what I mean? There's no... Right, the ball's whipped in. Last second, Harry Kane heads it towards goal, over the bar. He's claiming a corner. The ref's given a goal kick, and that is 6 minutes up. So it looks like this is going to be a draw for England to end their campaign. I can't wait for the waffle that's going to come out of
guys
Southgate.
that have just subscribed. Massive shout out to you, amazing people.
Yeah, big up to all of you lot.
We're now just 25 away.
I know Bellingham is that. But more from an attacking midfield perspective. I mean, more in midfield in terms of the quarterback, someone starting a Michael Carrick, you know, somebody of that ilk. The game is over. England 1-1 away at North Macedonia. Mr. Boring has managed to mastermind a 1-1 draw in Macedonia. What a waste of talent is what I would say about this. What a waste of talent.
Yeah, definitely. Everything about it was just dull. Everything about it was just pure boring. Like, it had, do you know what? This game had the hallmarks of both teams. It was such a non-starter.
Hang on, England. I've just got a message from Sky Sports saying England secure pot 1 or something.
Oh, okay. So that means, yeah, because that would mean then we would qualify in pot 1. But that means that we're the pot 1s of the groups in the Euros. That's all. But I expect us to be anyway.
Have you seen that Benjamin Mendy is suing Man City?
Yeah, rightly so.
Well, is it rightly so?
Well, yeah, because but he wasn't found guilty of anything. Charges all the guilt, all the charges against him, they went completely out in court, and he lost a lot of money. So you got to remember, right? And I think this is, if we're going to go, we could talk about it. Why not? We're talking about it. But you got to remember, this is why when everyone's saying about Mason Greenwood and they're saying about, oh, Man United should just get rid. Well, if they just get rid and then it finds out that he's not guilty on a legal standpoint, whether or not we believe
sure,
about
but should they have been playing him during that time? Aren't they well within their rights to say, well, hang on, we're going to wait and see what the decision is?
Yeah, but they got rid of him. So didn't pay him. That's the difference. He not playing him, but paying him is fine. But by not playing him was yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Look, 10, 15 minutes so. Tottenham Hotspur are at home to Aston Villa. Now, with a full 11 out, and Aston Villa's away form, I'd quite fancy Tottenham to win that. I'm now of the opinion that I am really scared of playing Aston Villa. Do you understand why? Am I right to be scared when I look at that back four and what Wolves did to it?
Oh, Matt, I'm terrified against the game against Villa. I think. Do you know what scares me more than anything? Just their wide players, how quick they are. I think how they're good on the attack. I think they've got a really nice midfielders. They've got really, really good midfielders, and I think that for me is the one, right? I think that's going to be the real threat.
Yeah, look, absolutely. I just worry. I know people say, oh, they're bad away from home, but if you're Unai Emery right now, I think you'd be quite happy looking at Tottenham's back four and saying, yeah. Tarns could well do.
Yeah,
Tarns.
I think the key one for me is on this is it's our wide players, right? The wide players are wing fullbacks. Porro, I'm a little bit worried. Udogie. Now, if I'm any right side, if I'm Leon Bailey or whoever they play out on that right hand side, I'm sitting there going, this guy's a hothead. Get him booked early when we can get this kid sent off. He showed it against Chelsea. Get at him, and I think that's going to be such a key bit. If I was Unai Emery in the dugout, I'd be sitting there going, do you know what, guys? Let's really get at them. Let's really get at them and make them make decisions. They're very ill-disciplined. And for me, ill-discipline is a real problem.
Yeah, I just look at what somebody made a great point yesterday and said every single time they showed a highlight of like if there was a shot at goal during the Tottenham Wolves game at Wolves, every time they came back from that highlight, Wolves were attacking again. Wolves had the ball again. And that, for me, is what happens when you haven't got a James Maddison to hold the ball up. And this team is going to have no Basuma, no Maddison, no Van der Ven, and no Romero. Does age? Listen, we've had this chat a million times. Does Lo Celso come in? Does Kulusevski move into the middle? Does Bentancur come back into the midfield three? Does Ollie Skip go in? Well, because I was really disappointed against Wolves that I was just so fed up of all the fans going, oh, I know Ange. I've supported Ange for years. He'll always attack, and then bottled it against Wolves and played three defensive midfielders. So I don't know what to expect from Villa now.
What I would say, the answer is I don't care. And I'll caveat what I mean by I don't care what we do as long as it's something different. If it's Kulu playing as a 10, if it's Lo Celso playing as a 10, fine, I'm all for it. I don't want to see that midfield three. And I know that midfield, before people know, no, Basuma's not going to be there. I just don't want to see three defensive midfielders, in a sense, three non-creative midfielders. If it means Kulu plays in the middle when he plays Højbjerg and Sarr, don't mind. If it's Lo Celso, Højbjerg and Sarr, don't mind. I just don't want to see the likes of an Ollie Skip come in and we play Højbjerg, Skip, Sarr, and you go, well, great, that's not for me going to work. just get a bit of something different, change it up a little bit, put Kulu in as a 10, and then go and play Johnson on the right, and
I'd
then
love
play
to see Johnson play on the right.
and
I'd love
just
to.
try something a little bit different, right? Put Son on the left and start a Veliz if you want. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even against it at this point, but for me, if we do something exactly the same, then unfortunately people won't like it. But you've got to criticize the manager if he does the same thing, right? If he does the same thing like he does against Wolves and we get the same outcome, we have to be as content creators and as people that talk about football. If he does exactly the same thing against Wolves and gets exactly the same outcome, you've got to criticize it, because you go, do you know what? If he changes it and it goes wrong, you go, at least he's given it a go. You go, do you know what? He's changed it up, given it a go. We didn't think we were going to win against Villa, but it doesn't matter, right? That's for me how it's got to be.
I'll ask the question. I'll ask everyone in the chat as well. If you are Unai Emery, what are you doing? If you're Unai Emery, what are you doing? I know what I'm doing. I want to know what you would do, Perchy, and then I'll tell you what I would do.
Attack the fullbacks endlessly and cause problems. Just attack on the front foot. If you attack on the front foot, you will beat Tottenham. Honestly, they're going to cause us so many issues.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I agree with you. I would absolutely attack the fullbacks. I'd also be saying time and time again to whether it's Zaniolo, Diaby, Watkins, Bailey, whoever it is, I'm saying to them, keep playing the ball through the middle. Davis and Dyer have no pace. Keep playing the ball through the middle or in between the fullback and the centre half. And that is what they kept doing with, what's the guy's name? Bellegarde?
Yeah, Bellegarde causes all sorts of issues.
Right.
He caused
now
issues.
Now imagine that's Bailey, Zaniolo, Watkins, Diaby. I genuinely, I said to Iggy last night, caveat, no, it's a word we always like to use here, by the way. We always like to use it. By the way, keep subscribing. Can we get another 3 or 4 more? Thank you to everyone that has already tonight. I genuinely think if you offered me a point right now, I'm taking it. That might sound defeatist. I said this versus Wolves, and I meant it.
I'll be honest. I'd rip. I said the same. I said the same about Wolves. I said if you get a point, it's a good result in the end. I'm saying the same against Villa. I think Villa, everyone will sit there and go, "Oh, their weaknesses is they're not very good away." Listen, we could go and beat Villa, by the way. I think, and listen, it'll be a great result. But law of averages. The law of averages is we've got a back four that will be, unless there's any other injuries that crop up, what we know, it's Porro, Dyer, Davis, Udogie. That terrifies me. We've got two where I like Udogie, I think he's been good, but he's proven very, very quickly makes mistakes. And without someone going by his side, going calm down, he's a very rash boy. Porro, I think defensively is all over the place in times. Good going down the other end, but not at the back. Then the two in the middle. I thought Davis was the best player on the pitch against Wolves. But let's be honest, Wolves on percentages don't take the chances that Villa will take against us. We offer the same portion of chances that we gave Wolves to Aston Villa. They score those chances that the likes of Hwang Chan missed and Kalajdzic, I can't butcher his name, missed 2 sitters before they even scored. Like any other day of the week, it finishes 4-1 and we lose another one, right? So for me, listen, there's always an opportunity we can win a game of football, because if you can find a way to get Heung-min Son in the game, you can win games of football. But that's the key. We didn't find a way to get him into the game.
Yeah, look, I completely agree with you. I see a lot of people saying things like, oh, they're not very good away from home. But if you actually look, they've lost 3 games away from home, Perchy. One was at Newcastle, where hardly anyone ever wins. And the other one was at Liverpool, where no one wins. So, yes, they weren't very good against Forest. But I don't know if you watched that Forest game. What Forest did was they had their back 4 camped in their own area. and they had 3 central midfielders camped in front of the back 4.
Yeah.
Now, that's not what we're going to do. And Villa got frustrated. If we play anything that resembles a high line, I don't mean like we did against Chelsea second half. I just mean in general, I truly believe they'll get behind us time after time. I'm not saying we can't hurt them, but we've not been firing on all cylinders since Burnley. We've not scored more than 2 goals in a single game. And lately, if we ever look at our games, sorry, bear with me 1 second. If we ever look at our games, we got 1 against Chelsea, 1 against Wolves, 2 against Palace, 2 against Fulham.
Yep.
1 against Luton. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're not scoring a lot of goals. We're not. Everyone keeps talking about this free flowing attacking. I don't think it's there, and I think Villa will be very, very confident coming to our ground. I'm not saying they'll beat us. I will take a draw right now.
Oh,
right
100%. I think you're in a different world if you're. I think you're in a different world if you go, oh well, like in the sense of, oh, we should be beating them. I don't think we should be beating them at this moment. Do you know what I mean? When everyone says, oh, we should be beating these teams, I don't think Villa's that team at the moment. I think Villa are a very, very good football inside. Unai Emery has found a way to get players into games and use Douglas Luiz as a great example. Wasn't scoring anything under Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Gets him into the team and has found a way to get a central midfielder to score a chunk of goals. Doesn't score loads, but from midfield, has got him chipping in with 10 or so goals a season. And that's what you need, right? And that's the problem. They've got goal scorers all across the park.
We've got our first idiot of the chat. I'm going to bring it up. So Z Gould has said, listen to Savva's mentality. Do you know what? He's gone on to say, you don't need to have that loser mentality, always look to win. Z Gold, the problem is I heard all of this before the game with Wolves. I heard all of this, and now you would have all bitten my hand off for a draw. There's a difference between a loser mentality and being worried about the eventualities. I want Spurs to win every single game. If you're not mature enough to understand that we're actually talking about the intricacies of tactics, players not being available, what managers might do, you shouldn't ever be in football chats. Otherwise, what you're going to be in is every single football YouTuber will never, ever say their team is not going to win a game. And what sort of world is that, Perchy? If I sat here every game when Spurs are winning today, it's embarrassing.
The thing is what you've got to remember is, Eagle, this is the bit here. You've got to remember. If you went, both teams are full strength, everyone's fully fit, and you go, do you know what? I fancy Tottenham. Full strength, I fancy Tottenham to be at full strength Villa team.
For sure.
But we're not in a world like that where everyone's able to be playing and we can all play at the same time, right? Villa at the moment, on paper, have a better squad than us on the starting team. There's no intricacies. We can all sit here and go, oh, we're going to win, blah, blah, blah. And then we lose 3-1 and go, well, you lot said we're going to win. We've got to be honest with ourselves. Do we think we're going to beat Aston Villa? This is the question, right? And I'll say this, guys. Do you think hand on heart, forget being a Tottenham fan, ignore that. Do you think we're going to win against Villa without being a Tottenham fan? You'd go, no, I fancy Villa to beat Spurs.
Look, I just think, Perchy, I'm 41 years of age, right? I can't sit here, boomer apparently. I can't sit here as a boomer, which is the wrong terminology, and just say, oh, I think we're going to win every game. Because that's not a YouTube channel. That's not a football opinion. That's called delusion and bias. Listen, can Spurs beat Villa? Sure. Do I think they will? I don't think so. I would bite your hand off for a point. And the thing is, all these people, I heard all of this before me and you did the watch-along against Wolves. And remember, everyone in the chat, oh, you're negative, we're going to beat them. And then we lose 2-1. And it's like, you're too confident going into every game. We don't score goals.
Yeah, I
see, Z Gould. Sorry, mate. I've got to do this. This is what I don't get. This is what you don't, Z. This is how I know you don't actually engage this. It's not about whether our backline is better than Forest's or not. By the way, this backline isn't better than Forest's. With Davis, Dyer, and Porro in there. It's about what Nottingham Forest did was put 7 or 8 men and say, break us down. Yeah, they didn't give Villa any room in behind. Yeah. So think critically now, that is not what Tottenham will do. Tottenham will have a highish line, whichever way you look at it, and they will keep playing balls in behind, which is what Villa's strength is. Watch Villa's game. I watched them against Brighton earlier this year.
Yeah.
And Brighton, who don't play the highest line, but do play a high-ish line, every time. Balls through the channels, Perch. Balls through the middle. And Villa just onto them. Look, I want to be wrong. I always want to be wrong. I want to win every game. I want Spurs to win the league. I just think we've left ourselves so painfully short that if I was a Villa fan, I'd be confident.
Yeah. No, exactly. I think that's the key bit, right? If we win a game, it's always one of those. It's always the character builder, right? If you go and win with a poor team, like listen, at the moment with the squad we've got at the moment, it's not great. Go and win those. You got a great result because I think it's a really important game of football because I think if we don't win that, I think we go on a really long run of games without winning games of football. I think you could get to 5 or 6 without it being that start, and it gets to that stage, right? I think this is where I think people need to remember, and I think this is why when I said at the start of the season when everyone got really carried away, and I said, hang on a minute, tough runs coming up. We get a few injuries, we're in trouble. Lose to Chelsea, lose to Wolves, then you lose to Villa, lose to Man City, then lose to West Ham and then Newcastle. You could, with a click of a finger from going 10 games undefeated, we could get 6 losses on a row, and it wouldn't be unjust because you look at what we've got at the moment. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we will pick up results in between all that, but I think we have to be very, very balanced and fair in what we say.
Yeah, true. And listen, yes, Villa do play a highish line. I just don't see us as clinical as them. And that's fact. Villa are the second top scorers in the Premier League this year. A couple of comments here I want to get to, some good ones, some bad ones. Adam has said, bookies have us favourites against Villa. It's a tough game, but I still think at home we'll beat them. Bookies can have us favourites all day long. Bookies had us favourites to beat Wolves. So bookies can say what they want. I've seen enough of Davis and Dyer and Porro defending to know that that this is going to be a tough afternoon at the office. If we win, I think it will be our best win of the season. Said that against Wolves as well, and I'll say it again. Angus has said, if we bid 50 million plus Emil Smith-Rowe, it's possible we can get him because Unai would love him there. Who are we talking about? Sorry, who's this? Oh, are they talking about Douglas Luiz? I cannot see that Unai. If we are talking Douglas Luiz, I can't see that he'd want to let Douglas Luiz go mid-season, but that's just me. Unfortunately, Longley isn't a starter for Villa. No, of course, look, he's not. No, but I'm not saying they can't be got at. Trust me, I'm not. Z has come back in and said, when you beat Villa, you will see how poor Villa are away from home. They're a flat track bully. I'm not saying they wouldn't turn up on the day, but I don't see their back line keeping out our front line, your front line. Z Gould, does that make Spurs flat track bullies as well?
Could argue.
I'm just saying, listen, this is where I keep it real. Are we flat track bullies? Because other than Liverpool, who we beat because of VAR, who have we beaten that isn't a flat track bully? Just saying. Ryan has said, sorry, go on, mate.
No, I was just going to say, I think we have to, it's always circumstances. I think this is one of those, and I'll say this now, when everyone says, Villa were really bad away from home, this is the very similar sentences that I hear, well, Spurs always beat Man City. Well, okay, but in context, right, Spurs beat Man City when they play very defensive, blah, blah, sit 10 men behind the ball and hope Heung-min Son or Harry Kane go down the end and score. Similar here, everyone goes, Villa are a bad away. Well, hang on a minute, Spurs are missing their 2 key centre-halves. They're missing their number 10, who they rely on to create anything. I just think there's so many different things that sort of float about before we just start going this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Aston Villa's games. I mean, they've lost to, as I said, Newcastle, Liverpool, and then the game at Forest. That's the away. When we say their away form is terrible, does that mean then if we lose our next game, if we lose to Villa at home, do we start saying our home form is terrible because we've lost 2 at home? I just think we need to. Listen, Ricky as well. Good point, Ricky. Good point. Villa can go above us if they win. Villa will leapfrog above us into top 4. Listen, as I said, give me a point right now. I'll take the point. When we say this game is made for the likes of, I keep hearing this, and I never see 2 of those 3 do anything. Listen, I don't look forward to it when it's like that. Why are we so short? It'll be Davis and Dyer. And is wise enough to see what we see. No, well, we said that going into the Wolves game, and he wasn't. And could easily mix up with someone else in there like Phillips or even Emerson. Okay, put any of them in. It doesn't change my prediction.
But here's a question. I'll say this for you, Adam, and I'll ask you this question. If he doesn't, now I expect the criticism for the manager. This is it. And I'll say this now. And this is where me and Savva get a lot of stick. You said Ange is wise enough to see what we saw. Fine. But if he plays Dyer and Davis at the back, I expect you, and I'm not pinning on you, but I'm using you as your as a sort of person of it to call out the manager for doing that, right? Because this is what happens, and this is what I hear from everyone. And not again, I'm not going to go at you personally. I'm just saying it in general that I hear all this. Oh, Ange knows it. Ange sees this. Ange does that. But then he does the opposite, and everyone goes, "Well, he had to do it." But it's like you can't have it both ways, right?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, listen, it's like after the Chelsea game, I was told, oh, this is just how he plays. He wants to keep attacking, then didn't attack versus Wolves. So, I'm confused. I feel like everyone wants to pretend that they know Postecoglou inside out. And everyone keeps getting things wrong about him. Like, do you remember before the Fulham Cup game, Perchy? It was, Ange always goes strong in cup games. He always goes strong. He puts his best team out.
The lineup came out.
Then the lineup comes out and it's like, oh, he didn't want this. This wasn't important to him. After the Chelsea game, he always attacks. He's always going to keep playing that way. Then we go to Wolves and he puts 3 defensive midfielders in. Now we've got, again, I'm not knocking you, Adam. Fair enough. But we've got Adam saying, he's wise. He sees what we see. I bet you any money against Villa that it is going to be Dyer and Davis or Dyer or Davis and Royale.
Yeah, it'll be the back four will be the same, just a doggy in at left back. I'm telling you, it'll be Porro, Dyer, Davis, a doggy. That'll be your back four. I'd put a fiver on it for anyone in the chat if they want to argue that it'll be someone different. I bet it'll be that 5-4. That'll be the back four. Apart from if there's injuries, right?
I agree. John said if Kulu is playing, which he will be, I would rather see him play central, and I would love to see Brennan Johnson in his natural position on the right. Even though I don't think he's good enough, I would also start. I would also start Hill. Look, for me, I think the tact. I think that the selections and the tactics are becoming a bit predictable from Postecoglou, if you will. I think a lot of people I've heard so far have said, let's get Hill a game, let's get Valise a game, let's get this. And he does the same thing over and over again. So I'm not really sure what he's going to do, but I don't disagree with you, John, to a degree. I would like to see Kulu play in the middle and Brennan Johnson out wide. The only people who actually know are just Celtic fans. You don't. Yeah, but even then, Angus, I keep hearing a lot of Celtic fans go, oh, trust me, you'll see Postecoglou do this, and then he doesn't. Oh, Postecoglou does that, then he doesn't. So I just feel like everyone thinks they're an expert on the manager, but they're not. Lynn, big up Lynn, has said, because of your injuries, the team Ange puts out will be a little nervous of the team picking up more injuries, so they're not going for the tackles. Let's hope that's not true, but Ryan said, even with a full-strength team, this would have been a tough game. I agree. I still think that even with Van der Ven and Romero, their front 4-3 would like to get in behind. Oh, God. Wow. This guy's a troll now at this stage, right? Kulu's a quality player. Why are people saying he's not good? I'm skipping over that. I will 100% be surprised if he persists with Dyer and Davis if we are losing matches. I also just want to state I'm not blindly just following anyone. No, listen, Adam. No, we get it.
That.
We get it. I think the thing is, Adam, is I agree with you. I do agree with you. But people keep saying Posta does this. Postecoglou can see what we're seeing. He'll do this and then never makes those changes. So,
yeah. It wasn't against you. It was just using you as the sort of
Go Getter has said, I think Ange has to play Lo Celso. He chose to keep him, has said he likes him as a player. If he doesn't, then it's clear he doesn't trust him. Yeah, that was a strange one, right? Not picking him for the last game. And Adam did put in a question earlier. So sorry, Adam, you did ask about he put this one. He said, what do you think of Johnson? I don't see a top player there at all. And then earlier on, he had said, he put the same thing in again. Brennan Johnson's an interesting one, isn't it? He's our biggest signing of the summer in terms of value and finances, and he is yet to start a game in his strongest position. I'm baffled by it. It makes me question Postecoglou. I'm baffled by it. Why is he not playing on the right ever?
Because any excuse to shoehorn Kulusevski into a team, it feels like at the moment. I genuinely think that's it. For me, I'm one of these. I think people judging him very quickly. I'll be one of those. I'll judge him when I've seen him play in his natural position. We're basically judging a player playing out of position and going, oh, he's not that great. Well, if you played, like, for example, if you played, I use this as an example, right? If you played Højbjerg as a number 10 and he was awful, you go, well, yeah, I'd expect him to be awful there. He's not an attacking midfielder. We're playing a winger that doesn't naturally plays on the right because he can run at players, and yet we play him on the left, so he slows up play. Like, for me, until we start playing him in the right position, I can't. I think it's harsh to judge him.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm trying to remember what I said about it when we were signing him. I was underwhelmed, if I'm honest. Yeah. I did feel that if you were going to have one big signing after Kane went, it needed to be a centre forward or a centre back of quality, not of mediocrity. Now, I'm not saying Brennan Johnson is mediocrity, but so far what I've seen, he's a moments player. But like on the ball, I don't actually think he's that great. When he's coming inside and making those passes and trying to collect it again, they're quite wayward. But it's early in his career, and I'm not going to judge him yet. But what I would do is judge the manager and say, why are you not playing him on his proper wing? It's baffling to me. It is baffling.
I agree.
I think that's fair. He's a decent player.
I think technically he's a very good player. But the problem is with Johnson, I think you're right, though. He's more of an impact. But the problem is his impact is nullified on the left because he has to slow out. But what you want is him bursting on the right, whipping balls across the floor for Son down the middle. That's what you want. You want players that can have a bit of an impact there. He doesn't really have that impact on the left is the only thing. But listen, I think he's one of those. I think we might see something from him. But here's the opportunity, right? Now, why not give it a go against Villa? We've got nothing really to lose. We think we're going to lose anyway. So go and give something a bit of a difference and change up. Put him on the right. Put Kulu as a 10 if you want. Put Son down the left. Put Valise down the middle. However you want to do it. Mix it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Aqua has said, does Kulu have a veto? Okay. A veto where he plays. Why not try him on the left as he's left-footed and swap him around with Johnson? Aqua, I can't agree with you more. I would like to see that. I watched a bit of Sweden last night, and Kulu did spend some of the time out wide on the left and tried to whip some balls in with his left foot, which is natural. Angus has said, for me, Reece Nelson is better than Brennan Johnson. It's a big shout. I'm not sure what Reece Nelson's done to deserve that, but okay. Yeah. Of course, it's Arsenal. Lynn has said, but Ange didn't have the systems and teams in the Scottish League, so surely he'll be learning on the job because at Celtic, he only had Rangers here. Here, he has another 19 teams to go up against. Look, a lot's made of the Scottish League and where he's managed and stuff. For me, I'm not trying to devalue any other league, and I believe he's a very good manager, but there is a point that some of the things you might be able to get away with as manager of Celtic you won't get away with as manager of Tottenham Hotspur. Is that fair?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you've got, no disrespect to the Scottish League, but you look at it and go, you can rest. Like, for example, when we talk about squad depth, right? And I know it's slightly different. I'm not putting it into the category at the moment because we're not in Europe, but there's much more intensity in the Premier League. So, for example, if you've got a big game in the Champions League against Barcelona, you can kind of go, well, look, I can drop a couple of players here against St Mirren. Again, no disrespect to them, just the first one that came to mind. But and I just think it's like that you get a bit of an opportunity to go, do you know what? We can give a few players a couple of bit rest in the league because we're playing against teams that we should be beating anyway. So yeah, I get it completely. It's not what Man City do. Let's be honest, Man City do it in the Premier League, right? Man City got a big game in the Champions League, so they drop players in the Premier League to do it. They do it there. So
yeah, I mean, Adam, I think you've got a point here when you say I'm sure Johnson is a decent player, but I'm looking for top players. I think that's the key thing. When people want to talk to me about winning leagues and stuff like that, and then want to get hyped up, listen, I don't mind Brennan Johnson, but for me, it's not the signing that tells me things are changing at Spurs. It felt like a safe signing because of his nationality, if I'm brutally honest. Yeah. And then people said that he was Ange's number one target, but then Ange plays him on the wrong side of the pitch. All felt a little bit sus. We will end the show in just 5 minutes. Tottenham LSG said, I'm still mind blown. We went and permanently signed Kulu after a full season of terrible form. Weird behaviour. He's shocking. Look, I wouldn't say he's shocking. But I did say in the summer, I would have spent the money spent on him on a centre half. I didn't see the need to get Kulu, Brennan Johnson, and Solomon. I didn't see the need to go and buy all three of them in one window. But I'm just a football fan. What do I know? Yeah,
no, I agree. I think the key bit here is we went and got so many wingers and stuff, and I think the Kulu one. I think we said it at the time. We just said, look, if we're going to sign Kulusevski, we're signing him for a reason. But it feels like we haven't really. It feels like it was a cheap signing because we got him for 20 million or whatever it was, 25 million. But you kind of went, well, I'd rather have spent that sort of money and put that money towards a Diaby and got him in, right?
Absolutely. Lots of talk here about, at Celtic, you have to win every single game. Yeah, of course you have to win every single game at Celtic because the rest of the teams aren't very good. So when we're saying that's the difference and we don't have to win every game, but that doesn't make it right. It can't just be, the difference is that to win every game. Who should Celtic not be beating is the question I would ask. Who should you not be beating? But listen, Perchy, if you're comfortable, we can leave it there.
Let's wrap it up.
It's been a lovely stream. We had some really good people in the chat. If anyone would be so kind, we are only 23 away now from 11,900. I'm putting the link in the chat. On your way out, please smash that subscribe button. And please look out for our videos. Hopefully, give us feedback, by the way. Hopefully, you're probably seeing more videos, more clips. And let us know what you think about the videos. They're not just Spurs videos. So we're going out with different videos, different content. Yeah. Please get over and subscribe to our Instagram page, Football Heritage TV, and our TikTok page, which is Football Heritage TV as well. So please get over to them. And please keep liking and subscribing. And if anyone would go over and subscribe to TikTok and Insta and get us up a bit, that would be absolutely wonderful. Perchy, anything else you want to say?
No, I was just saying also, guys, go onto the community page and make sure you let us know. We might be doing something really cool on Wednesday. So go and check that out. Check that out on the community page.
Yeah,
it'll be awesome. Brilliant. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. for Rivals React, where we've got some really good guests for you talking about all things football, not just Tottenham Hotspur. And we will see you then. Much love. Take care. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Peace out.